brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, SurfPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, the month of January will come to a close, and it will end with a big inter-city rivalry here tonight between the Legacy Sabers and the Bismarck Demons in a boys and girls doubleheader, and we'll have all the action for you right here on the PSP Network. Hi, good evening, basketball fans. Scott Woodmansey alongside Cole Higlin as we set you up for a boys and girls doubleheader. It is the Legacy Sabers at 11-3 overall, 6-3 in the conference, and the Bismarck Demons 10-5, 7-3 in the West region. And Higgy, this is the time of the year as we close January out. Well, tomorrow officially, but we are roughly about 1 month away from the West Region Tournament. And now these games get to be a lot bigger because it's all going to determine where you're going to start the West Region Tournament coming up in about a month.
There we go.
Yeah,
We're back on.
All right, there we go.
Perfect. Sensitive button, right?
Well, yeah.
Hey, that's what happens. But hey, at the end of January, like you said, is this time of year, these coaches in December and early January are kind of messing with their starting lineups, trying different things. They aren't showing all their cards. Now, the second time around during WDA, that's when you're going to start seeing the fine-tuning of their defensive assignments, their offensive special sets. They will start changing their out-of-bounds plays, giving their little secrets here and there, but they don't want to go into WDA with all of their cards being played out. And as we saw, they played back on December 19th. Bismarck beat Legacy 64-55, and it'll be interesting to see how tonight's going to go.
Yeah, well, we take a look right now at those girls' West Region standings, and there you see it. Minot High 9-0 on the season, and then Century 8-1, and then you got Bismarck and Legacy. They're the 3-4, 7-3. And 6-3, and then Mandan right there at 6-4, and then you've got St. Mary's at 3-7, Dickinson, Jamestown, Wilson. So it's that upper half. It's those top five where, you know, now we're going to probably start to see some separation as these teams, again, they see each other for the second time, and you know, you play somebody for the first time. Yeah, okay, let's feel it out. Now we get into the second half. And now we're not going to show all our cards. We're going to save that for the end of February. But nonetheless, this is where you really got to dig in and play some good basketball.
Yeah, you really want to get out of that 4 or 5 seed game. Obviously, it's an evenly matched competitive first round game. But assuming Minot continues their success and going undefeated here through WDA, you're going to play them second round. And then that just changes the whole scope when you cross bracket. So, as you said, each game is important. Wins are going to be crucial. And injuries start to happen, fatigue starts to happen, and you just got to start seeing who's going to step up off that bench and make difference for both teams here tonight.
Well, yeah, as you're listening to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, you can find Valvoline Instant Oil Change at VIOC.com. As we're about to get in pregame show, will roll on from Jim Hauser Gymnasium after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
In times of loss, SurfPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Scott Woodmansey alongside Cole Higland. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network. Hey, we talked about that West Region tournament, and the PSP Network, well, we'll have wall-to-wall coverage for you coming up February 29th through March the 2nd at the Bismarck Event Center. You can watch every game live right here on the PSP Network. It'll be a lot of basketball, but certainly it's one we enjoy bringing to you. And we'll have a lot of fun with that again this year coming up, well, the end of February. Well, Cole, we take a look at both of these two teams. And you know, you talked about they met last time as we got a little bit of a girls head-to-head matchup, there you have it right there, 65. Was it 65? At 64-55. Well, nonetheless.
Yeah, that's the points per game there.
Oh, yeah, points per game. Yeah, there you have it. 65 points per game for Legacy, 36 rebounds per game, and they're shooting at 43% from the field. And unfortunately, they didn't shoot that well last time against Bismarck High, and tonight they're probably going to have to shoot the ball well. But when we talk about that, we talk about all year long, is that Legacy really has yet to shoot the basketball well.
Well, from that standpoint, when you got a dominant post player like Valvoline in the middle, you're going to be post dominant, and obviously there's double teams and kickouts that give them the opportunities to knock it down out there. But overall, I guess when those opportunities present itself, they got to take them, but they're getting the offensive rebounds. That's the other thing they got to take into consideration. Is even though they're not knocking down as many threes, they're getting second chance points. So sometimes when you make those extra kicks and they're doubling on the post, they got to take those open shots. But when they're not falling, they're going to rely on their rebounding. But Coach Petrick likes to get up and down the court. He's going to run half-court sets where it definitely slows it down in a way that you're going to get high percentage shots in the paint, and then whatever comes from that's going to be kickouts, and they're just going to have to live with it if they make them or don't. But he understands his strengths, and that's going to be inside play.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we'll get a little bit more into Legacy and Falkley in a minute, but we talk about the Bismarck Demons. They come in here led by Paige Brewer, and well, I'll tell you what, she's had herself a nice season so far, has Paige Brewer as she's in that top 10 in the West Region scoring, but nonetheless, Paige Brewer, Jersey Berg, they've kind of been that 1-2 punch for the Bismarck Demons.
Well, and Paige Brewer, obviously a 3-year starter for Bismarck High, and just has always seemed to make those key shots. She had a huge shot against Mandan where it kind of secured the win for them there and put them into overtime, obviously, and then that's what the win kind of came out of there. But she's such a nice, solid role player, doesn't do a whole lot of things negatively on the court. She's always doing something positive, where it's on the defensive end, the extra pass, making the mid-range jumper, and I think that's the lost art that she brings, kind of that mid-range jump shot. And then when she's got her feet set, she'll knock down the three-pointer. And then you got Jersey Berg, who likes to put it on the floor, kind of gets a little out of control at times, but she creates so much with her athleticism that she's putting up some shots, creating double teams, and opening up for rebounds on the other side.
Well, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more from Hauser Gymnasium. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Timely service that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car, drive through oil change. That's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You can find them at VIOC.com. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
For a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged, the stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, welcome back to Hauser Gymnasium. We're a Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Scott Woodmansey alongside Cole Higland. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network as we turn our attention, Cole, now to the home team, the Legacy Sabers, led by their head coach in his 9th year, Jim Petrick. Legacy's 7 straight state appearances. Now, you look at Bismarck High, they've made 27 state appearances, but Jim Petrick has 7 straight. Every year Jim Petrick has been the coach. They've been in the state tournament, so certainly Jim Petrick, when he had taken this job, he has taken this program and he ran with it and really has developed quite the program here at Legacy.
Well, and I'm happy for Coach Petrick, but I still won't forget 2017, the year Legacy won it. My daughter happened to be a senior that year, and they beat us in the semifinals on about a 40-foot three-pointer with the game clock going down, and that really upset us, and they played Fargo Shanley that next game in the championship game and won it handedly. And so we always felt if we would have pulled that game off, if we would have been state champs that year. So I'm happy for him. He's very successful, but that 2017 games definitely has nightmares in my memory.
Yeah, well, and you look at the Sabers, and obviously when you start talking about Legacy, you talk about the young lady in the middle who's already signed to play basketball at South Dakota State. Brooklyn Felkley, and certainly, she is the leader of this team. But boy, I tell you what, though, I've just really been impressed with the play of Hallie Severson. I mean, she's really stepped her game up. She's at top of the conference in steals at 43 in the West region. Leading in steals by a small margin. Over the young lady from St. Mary's, but nonetheless, she has been a key cog for this team as well, has Hallie Severson.
Yeah, no, Hallie Severson, just like you said, she's got that length and athleticism. She has the ability to just wreak havoc on the defensive end and then gets out in transition and just be able to fill the lanes and just finishes at the bucket. But she creates those double teams in that half court where she can split the defense and just make her teammates better. But overall, now we talked about Brooklyn Felkley. We kind of lead into that here today as she's in her street clothes. She was in her uniform warming up, and as you can see down there below, she's chose not to play tonight. Coach Petrick told me it's going to be a game time decision. She was running some zigzags in the hallway with her ankle taped. Evidently, she twisted her ankle a little bit against St. Mary's and just hasn't fully recovered. And she was in the trainer's room. They were taping. They were doing all sorts of things, and she's going to make a game-time decision, and it looks like she already made that decision. She's in her street clothes.
Well, yeah, coming in, I had on our sheet, I had Felkley sprained ankle against Saints ? And then coming in here, it sounded like she was going to play, and then you came up with the news, and, certainly that'll be a big that's what they call a revolting development for the Legacy Sabers. She was they put 2 in double figures in that game back in December. Severson was 17, Felkley with 14, and now who is going to be that person to step up and play that big role? And you got to talk about Marley Falcon, just a freshman. You look at Abby Berman, a junior. You look at Sadie Holler, another freshman. So certainly. Somebody's going to have to step up and play a big role. And not to mention, Cole, whoever that person is, these will be valuable minutes as they lead into that West Region tournament.
Well, when I was talking to Coach Petrick, obviously there's a JV game that leads before it. Some of these girls were playing 2 halves or 1 half, and it makes a big indication. You can only play 3 halves in a night. And so we mentioned some of those 6'1" girls, as in Marley Falcon, and how many halves was she going to play? I wasn't able to see the first half, but she was playing that second half. I'm assuming she's going to have 2 halves able to play here, but she's going to start Whitney Welk in her place, which then brings them down a lot of height they're giving up, which means to me they're going to probably play a little bit of zone, get up and down and press, which is, again, I think that's to the strength of Bismarck High, is that's where they really shine with their athleticism.
Well, yeah, and Bismarck High not very big in their own right, so now you take the matchup, and boy, I tell you what, now that evens things up. Now, granted, Bismarck High beat them last time, but certainly without Felkley in there, that's going to play a big role in this contest here tonight.
Well, and if I'm Rhea Rude, my eyes just got about 50 cent pieces right now because I am excited going, she ain't going to block my shot. I'm not going to move me off the block. I can't have to beat her down the court and find position before she sets herself on the block. So, yeah, I think it looked for a good inside game with Rhea Rude, but Jersey Berg, as we mentioned, her athleticism getting to that rim. Now there's no rim protector for Legacy, so there's going to be a lot of interesting how they're going to handle that.
Yeah, well, both these two teams, as you see there, Legacy in the most recent class, AA girls basketball poll, Legacy in the number 5 spot, followed behind Minot Century, Davies, and Red River. Bismarck High receiving some votes, and that could have a tendency to change tonight, but certainly it is a big West Region matchup, and we're glad to have it for you right here on the PSP Network. It is cancer night here for the Sabres, as we've been a part of a couple of them, and both times they've done a great job. Our Valvoline Incidental Exchange pregame show rolls on with more. Hey, we know you're busy when you visit our service center. We don't waste our time or yours. Our technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. The opening tip, the starting lineups, and our national anthem coming up next right here on the PSP Network.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food reward program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Okay. Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Scott Woodmansey alongside Cole Higland. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network here. As tell you what, as we await the sing of our national anthem, full schedule on the PSP Network. Also, you can see Kenmare at Bishop Ryan and boys basketball tonight. Coming up Thursday, West Hope Newburgh and Bishop Ryan. Washburn will be at Flash. We'll have that one. Both those, obviously. Mandan at Century and a boys and girls doubleheader on Friday. Shetland McLean and our Redeemers as well. And then Monday, a couple big ones. Minot at Century and Bowman County at Glenelg and Heber. And that should be a rockin' and rollin'. So lots that coming up here on the PSP Network as we await the public address announcer and read the final announcements. And then we will have our national anthem for you. Johnny Haugen, Aaron Wald on the cameras for you tonight, doing a great job as they do each and every time at the PSP Network. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Well, there you have it, a great rendition of our national anthem. We at the PSP Network here would like to honor and thank all of our servicemen and women, first responders, who are doing the jobs that they do each and every day and protecting this great country and allow us to bring you basketball games like this. So a big thanks to all those folks as we are about ready to go as they're going to introduce the starting lineups on the floor. They'll go like this. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Bismarck High Demons. At one guard will be Paige Brewer. She's 5'7" and a senior. The other guard will be Cambry Fisher. She's 5'6" and a senior. At one forward spot will be Morgan Johnson Colbert. She's 5'7" and a senior. The other forward will be Jersey Berg. She's 5'11" and a senior. And at the center spot will be Rhea Rude. She's 5'10" and a senior. Their head coach is Bill Shetler in his 10th season. For the Sabres, the home team on the scoreboard, they'll go like this. At one guard will be Hallie Severson. She's 5'10" and a senior. At the other guard will be Callie Donauer. She's 5'9" and a senior. At another guard spot will be Aaliyah McPherson, 5'10" and a senior. And, well, we'll put Mia Berryhill at a forward spot. She's 5'7", the senior, and getting the start tonight for the Sabres in place of Brooklyn Felkley is Whitney Welk. She's 5'6" and a junior. So it will be Berryhill, McPherson, Welk, Donauer, and Severson for the Sabres. And the Demons counter with Rude, Berg, Johnson, Colbert, Fisher, and Paige Brewer, as it should be a fun one here tonight. Fairly decent crowd on some Tuesday night basketball here from Jim Hausler Gymnasium. Cole, any last minute thoughts before we tip this one up? A couple maybe keys of the game for you on this one.
Well, as we mentioned before, is how is Legacy going to adjust with Brooklyn Felkley out with an ankle injury? They're going to have to learn. Someone's going to have to take on a more leadership role, giving up almost 15 points a game. Who's going to replace those points? And then obviously the rebounding. I think that's the key that they're going to have to figure out on Legacy side, is controlling them boards, because Bismarck High is going to want to get out and run quick. So I think defensively, who's going to pick up the rebounds, and then who's going to pick up that scoring load for Legacy here tonight?
Yeah, that's a great key. You know, you've got somebody that comes in averaging 15.9, and then Severson's at 13-2, and then you've got 7-7, 7-2, 7-5. And, you know, so who is going to be that person to fill the role for Brooklyn Felkley? We'll find out. Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Hey, we know you're busy when you visit our service center. We don't want to waste your time, our time, or yours. Our technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Well, we are ready to go as the Demons in their road maroons, trimmed in black. Legacy in their home whites, trimmed in black and Vegas gold. And we're going to throw it up center court, and that'll be Berg going up against Donauer, tip controlled by McPherson, and she gets it off to Berryhill, who will control in the backcourt. Hands off to Whitney Welk. Whitney Welk now on the bounce, hands back Berryhill. Crossover move by Berryhill, goes backside on the baseline. McPherson threw it out of bounds, and turnover number 1 for the Sabres.
And you just saw the offensive change that Legacy has done. They went 5-out motion offense, getting all 5 guards outside that three-point line using basket cuts.
Oh, here's Brewer angling center of the floor, rises up, 13-footer, rolls off, weak side rebound comes down to McPherson. Here's that pressure applied by the Demons. Now Berryhill, they play catch in the backcourt to Donauer and Berryhill. Now Severson attacks downhill. Here's Welk. Welk gets in the paint, backs in, nowhere to go. Still tied up, gets it off to Donauer. Ooh, Donauer's got nice opposite colored wheels on tonight. Now finds a cutting McPherson. Oh, the running one-hander off the window and good for Aaliyah McPherson.
And again, Legacy's just got to be patient on that 5-out motion offense, take what the defense gives them.
2-0 our score in the early going. Here's Jersey Berg with that eye left side. Skips it to Fisher, shot fake. Nothing there. Now back out Ray Rude. Rude now to Johnson Colbert. 7 to shoot. Good pressure D by the Sabres. Oh, and then Johnson Colbert tried to slip backdoor, and that pass went off her hands out of bounds. It'll go back to the Sabres. There's a turnover for the Demons.
Yeah, the Demons went with that flex cut, trying to get those backdoor screens, and I would try to get Raya Rude, as I mentioned in pregame, on the block. Even Jersey Berg, you got a heck of a height advantage there in the paint.
Welk on the bounce now. Now comes Severson. Severson surveys, attacks on Berg, has it poked away and runs it down. Well, Berryhill on the baseline, reverse layup is blocked away. Oh, here's a 16-footer McPherson short. Cambry Fisher comes out of there with a rebound. She runs it up the far sideline, wants to go end to end, and as ball goes out of bounds, you can tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They've probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at RogerWardMovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Inbound poked away, and Berg runs it down. Now here's Ray Rude. Now let Johnson Colbert. She attacks left side and goes up, and she's going to be fouled, and I think they're going to get McPherson on the block.
Yeah, it just seems like both teams are a little out of sync right now. Obviously, Bismarck High, they're used to knowing that Belkley's going to be in the paint. Basket cuts and layups aren't going to be as easy. And then on the other side, Legacy just seems like out of sorts on how to run their offense without Brooklyn Belkley being in there. So, again, this is what we talked about, is trying to have these opportunities, getting ready going to WDA, because you're going to have foul trouble, you're going to have injuries, and these are just lessons that they got to kind of overcome. And it's 5 out for the Legacy right now.
Johnson Colbert at the SurfPro free throw line, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration at SurfPro. She misses them both, does Morgan Johnson Colbert. So the Demons still scoreless with 15:53 to play here in the opening half. Oh, there's another turnover by the Sabers. That'll be number 2. Johnson Colbert, now Brewer, now she's going to throw it back. We're tied at 2 on the turnover scoreboard.
Yeah, you're seeing both coaches a little frustration with the sloppiness of the ball out there a little bit. As we know, Bismarck High is trying to speed up the offense a little bit, force some turnovers.
Yeah, here's that 2-2-1 pressure applied by the Demons, and the Sabers work it nicely into the front court and poked away. Almost another turnover, and now it is. The ball's on the floor. No tie-up as of yet. Now we get a tie-up as it will go to the Demons. So a turnover there for the Sabers. What do we got here now?
I think it was a shot clock reset. It wasn't quite. Yes, that was a shot clock reset.
Yep.
Yeah, so Bismarck High just got to kind of run something here. Obviously, they've been running their flex basket cuts, getting reverse back screens, trying to get easy layups. And just Legacy's doing a nice job defending the perimeter.
Boy, Severson is just absolutely giving Paige Brewer fits right now in that half court. Cambry Fisher now up high to Johnson Colbert. Here's Rhea Rude. Rude attacks, spins in the lane, nowhere to go. Now pulls up, fires, back iron, comes off. McPherson on the run. Pulls the rebound out of there, now gets it off to Berryhill. Berryhill in the corner to Severson. Now here's Welk. Now they back up. They get the play from head coach Jim Petrick. A double high screen. Welk goes right. Going to get a reach-in foul against Johnson Colbert. That'll be her first. That's the team's first. We can tell you that tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Minot State University.
Addison Massey and Annika Kaveen just checked in for Bismarck High.
Oh, okay. There's one that Kaveen.
No, they're wrong. I couldn't tell whether ponytail is it 10 or 20.
No, that's 20. That's 20. Caitlin Luther in the ball game. There's Berryhill. Oh, nice dump pass, and Donauer can't handle it. Gets tipped out of bounds. And it will be another turnover for the Sabres. Unofficially, that is 4 for them. First substitution for the Sabres will be Marley Falcon, the 6'1" freshman, checks in.
I was watching her in that JV game. Just got good instinct, kind of like her brother. Has the ability to kind of get out in the passing lanes and contest some shots.
Jersey Berg steps into a left wing 3, and the rebound comes down to, also in the ball game. Oh, no, that's Falcon. I'm stand corrected.
They all got the same colored hair, the same ponytail. There's no blondes. We can't tell who's who out there sometimes.
Here's Donauer, attacks down the left side, nowhere to go. Now finds Berryhill. Berryhill, the running left-handed shot, comes off. Jersey Berg pulls the rebound out of there. Here comes Massey on the move. Addison now drops it back for Berg. Berg attacks, leans in, and the shot is no good, but she drew the contact on Donauer. And that'll be her first, second team foul. And back to the SurfPro free throw line will be Jersey Berg.
Yeah, and that's where those driving lanes from that free throw line extended, kind of getting on those elbow, penetrate with your left hand. But when they're in transition, they got to run the court wide. If you watch the last time, Bismarck High had 3 girls running down the middle of the paint, and just you got to get wide in those transition buckets.
And Berg missed them both, so the Demons still scoreless. As Jersey Berg goes away empty-handed. They're 0 for 4. Yeah, here's Berryhill with the left-handed layup.
Well, that was a nice crossover, kind of shook her with her left hand and just crossed her back over, went baseline and finished.
4-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard, and we're going to have a tie-up, a turnover by the Demons, and it's
You would have told me before the game that Belkley's not going to be playing here tonight. It's 4-0. We're 13 minutes into the first half. I mean, I just don't understand why we're not getting those post feeds in there for Bismarck High. I realize they want to put the ball on the ground and kind of get those penetration kicks, but we got to find ways to get the ball moving and take advantage of that opportunity inside.
Now the inbound it to Massey. Now Massey out to Paige Brewer. Brewer on the attack. Now Brewer head and shoulder move. Nowhere to go with it. Now gets it out to Rayarud. Now back to Brewer. Brewer gets in the lane. The runner high arcing shot. Oh, it goes in for Paige Brewer.
The level of difficulty on that mid-range jumper, fading to her left, threw it high off the glass, and it's nice to see that aggressiveness. You got a steal by Jersey Berg.
There's a steal in the backcourt by Jersey. Massey saves it. To Jordan Rood, left side through Brewer. Oh, she misses everything there. Oh, here's Whitney Welk on the leak out. Running right-handed layup is up and good for Whitney Welk.
Again, just those quick shots by Bismarck High. Legacy gets out quick, gets those easy buckets.
6-2 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Luther finds Massey. Massey angles of the paint. Now gets it off to Jordan Rood. Left elbow jumper by Jordan. Back iron comes off. Rebound Falcon.
Got a freshman, Woody, getting the rebound, bringing it up the court.
Yep, Whitney Welk now in the front court. Attacks. Nowhere to go. Looks back. Oh, nice pass. Severson, nice catch. Goes up and lays it in. Does Severson, and we're going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 12:06 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sabres 8, Demons 2. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Your business or your home, across the town or across the country, we know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right, 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, we'd be remiss, Mr. Higlin, if we didn't give Jim Petrick a shout out. His 39th birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday, Coach Petrick. His dad, Tom, the legendary Tom Petrick, watching down in Gilbert, Arizona. It's glad to have you on board, big fella. Sit back and enjoy this one. 8-2, Sabres lead it on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Johnson Colbert, oh, she walked, yep, and they got her for traveling.
Yeah, that was just the frustration, not knowing what to do with the ball there, and that post play wasn't comfortable with where she had the ball.
8-2 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Oh, there's a steal by Rhea Rude. Rude plays point guard, gets it off to Fisher, shot fake. Oh, here's a steal. Now here's Falcon. Oh, and Massey. Oh, yeah, you don't want to go one-on-one with her because she's quick.
That's just some of those lessons that Falcon, as a freshman, getting some varsity time here now with the injury. You had to learn sometimes jump stop, save the possession.
Good ball reversal there. Now here's Berg. Berg jabs baseline, now angles to the elbow. Now drops it off Massey. Massey now Johnson Colbert, 7 to shoot. Now skips it Fisher, 3 to shoot. Fisher, 2 to shoot. Now she forces up one. That's going to be a shot clock violation. And we can tell you that tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or even a blue cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years.
Just a great defensive possession by Legacy there as a team defense, all talking on the side, telling switches and rotations and making sure that they back screens are not getting hung up. And so I love how they're communicating, and I think that's a compliment to Coach Petrick's defensive philosophy, is getting them communicating.
There's Falcon with it on the elbow and the pink shoes. Now comes to Whitney Welk. Welk now drops it off. That's Abby Berman in the ball game. Ooh, her shot goes up. Air ball for Abby Berman. She gives a Little smile goes, oh, sorry, coach.
Usually when you airball, you look over at the bench going, uh-oh, am I coming out? But, hey, I think with the rotations he's trying to do here tonight with the height advantage that he was giving up, now he's kind of made that decision to go with 2 bigs. He's got 2 6-footers in there.
Well, that's the way to break the pressure there. Get the ball in the middle of the floor, sprint up the sidelines, right, Higgy? You taught that back in the day down at the Rock, didn't you?
1 pass and go.
Oh, nice dump pass to Root in the paint. Her shot goes up, and she couldn't finish it, but she drew contact, and they're going to get Abby Berman with that foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul. So back to the SurfPro free throw line will go Rhea Rood for the Demons, and the Demons with 10.5 to go with just 2 points in this one. Oh, make it 3 as Rhea Rood converts.
Wow, and I think Paige Brewer, obviously, she's got the focus of the entire Legacy Sabers defensive group. And, so she's got to just keep moving without her ball, find ways to get off screens, don't force it too much. But, obviously your tendency is to force a little bit when the opportunities are there and just take what comes to you sometimes.
And the Demons not having much success. 1 for 6 from the free throw line, and then we're going to get a push on the inbounds. They're going to get Cambry Fisher for that one. That'll be her first, just a 2nd team foul on the Demons. 10:29 to go here. Opening half of play in our girls contest, the West Region girls action.
Even though we have a few turnovers, at least we're not getting to that free throw line a lot. That's always makes it a tougher game when you got turnovers that we just saw right there and get to that free throw line. So fouls have been at a minimum, but turnovers are definitely at a high percentage here right now.
Yes, they are. As Brewer works it. Brewer almost has it taken away. Now she was able to get it away. Oh, nice pass. Here's Fisher. Jump shot from the right wing comes off to Donauer on the board.
It just seems like there's a lid on there for Bismarck High right now.
Oh, boy, and that was not a good pass there. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Presbyterian Orthodontics. Specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at MyNotBraces.com. Severson on the weak side.
Bismarck High is actually getting some decent looks. They're just not, unfortunately, that one wasn't even close to the rim, but just not getting anything to fall for them right now. So get to the rim, get to the free throw line. Hopefully you can break the lid off that rim and start making some jump shots.
Donauer hands it off. The right wing operating, that's Donauer. Now gets it off Severson. Baseline jumper rolls off. Johnson Colbert the rebound. She quickly turns and heads downhill for the Demons. Now finds Brewer on the trail. Jersey Berg looks down low. Oh, that was good post defense by Berryhill, but she couldn't save it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be.
Well, and you could see that possession there that Coach Shetler was making a point to get it into the paint to Rhea Rood. And the tallest girl that Legacy had out there right now is Severson, who's only 5'10". And Rhea Rood, obviously, she's got the height advantage and the ability, the strength to finish in that paint. So they're really trying to emphasize that. Just couldn't get her the ball that time.
Johnson Colbert will trigger it inbounds and out to Massey, poked away by Donauer, but Massey runs it down. Now Johnson Colbert on the left wing. Here's Luther. 5 to shoot. Luther gets in the paint. Ooh, nifty move there. The scoop to the hoop by Caitlin Luther.
Well, we had talked about that. Who's going to kind of be the shine star as far as showing up here? That's a great move.
Oh, McPherson, suitcase violation, will go back the other way.
I lost count of turnovers. Where are we at, Woody? I ran out of ink.
Yeah, well, I think we're getting close to double figures. 8-5 our score. Skip pass to Johnson Colbert, now Massey. Now to Brewer.
As you can see, they're emphasizing the post.
Johnson Colbert, now Massey. Oh, she can't handle it. Another turnover. It goes out of bounds. Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Shields of Minot and Bismarck, who present the Player of the Week. Head to the PSP Network social media platforms and nominate a player to vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local high school athletes. 8-5 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy by 3. Welk backs down. The runner off the. Nope, that one short. Nice rebound. Donauer, the putback, that's short. Rood comes out of there with it. Going to get a reach in on Callie Donauer.
That's her second in the game. Just a hustle foul, unfortunately. Had a nice offensive rebound. Unfortunately, couldn't finish when she had to put the putback. Picked up a quick second. And that's what we talk about sometimes, especially this time of year. You can't have those when you're 90 feet away when you miss the bucket. Get back on defense. Don't put the team in the bonus. Stay in the game. Now you got 2 fouls with 8 minutes to go, and you got to sit for a while. It's just frustrating that sometimes as a coach.
Here's Caitlin Luther on the bounce. Now she's going to attack, and she's going to dribble it off the leg and go out of bounds. Hey, BNC National Bank, with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona, BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. It's a Ryan family dealership. Time on the floor, 7:54 to go, opening half. Sabres 8, Demons 5. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
8-5 our score, the BNC Bank scoreboard, as Paige Brewer, she certainly has been held in check, but there's that high arcing shot she buried early in that first half, her first 2 of the game. On our Ryan Family Dealership replay, as back with it comes McPherson, skips it left side to Falcon with it. Falcon now on the bounce, nowhere to go. Now here's Welk. Nice handoff there, Berryhill running shot. Oh, scored and one for Mia Berryhill. It crawled over the iron, and Berryhill is going to go to the line to try and convert the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Going to her left hand. Obviously, she's left-handed, but was able to put that funky spin on there and hit the and one.
And she does, and she's got 5. That foul goes against Caitlin Luther. It's the 3rd team foul on the Demons. Big Ryan, thanks to Ryan Reel. And now what are we going to get here?
Oh, Coach Petrick wanted a jump ball, thought it was good defense, and unfortunately called a quick foul. And now, as we mentioned, we're getting closer and closer to that bonus.
Let's see who that foul. Oh, that went on Berryhill, her first. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Sabres. Rhea Rude at the SurfPro free throw line converts that one, 11-6 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
And if you're Coach Shetler and the ball's not going in the rim right now, and this is where you want to find that opportunity, is get some free throws in, get your kid a little bit of rest.
And Rhea Rude goes 1 of 2 again, makes it 11-6. Berryhill back attacks. Step through move there and goes up and draws the foul.
And that Jersey Berg.
Yep, Jersey Berg will get her first personal.
Yeah, and that's just, unfortunately, a little bit of lazy defense there, trying to drop her hands, get your feet square up.
Mia Berryhill at the SurfPro free throw line. Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Mason Kramer Photography. Game action shots or senior portraits. Mason Kramer Photography delivers some of the best work imaginable. Find Mason Kramer online and on all social media platforms. Berryhill goes 2 for 2, did she not?
Yep,
Yes, she
she's
did.
got 7 in the game, leading everybody for both Bismarck and Legacy.
13-6, and then we're going to get a foul on the other end, and that one's going to go against
Mia Berryhill, her second, real quick.
Oh, I thought that was Severson. Okay, that's Berryhill. Okay, Severson does not get
The
one
unfortunate
there.
part is you look at Coach Petrick, it was 2 feet in front of him, and I'm 50 feet away, and I thought it was a jump ball, but referee makes the call. You got to stand by it and live without it.
There's Massey, ball high over her head, trying to figure out what to do, and now Rhea Rude. Now here comes Caitlin Luther, top of the key. Well, she's going to attack on the right side, blocked out of bounds by Falcon. Hey, Ryan Family Dealerships, over 50 years. Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. 13-6 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Inbound Massey in the lane, reverse layup, short. Rhea Rude keeps it alive, finds Brew in the paint. She turns, fires in and out. And rebound comes down to McPherson.
I don't think Paige Brewer wanted to shoot that right away. She didn't know where she was. Kind of no man's land. Then figured, wow, I'm wide open. It's like, shoot it.
She was caught off guard as to where she was.
Your average is 17 a game. You only got 2 so far. You got to take those bunnies.
Here's Falcon playing point guard up high. McPherson left side 3. Bingo.
Shot that with a lot of confidence, was square, and that's the first 3 here tonight from both teams. She's got 5 in the game so far.
Aaliyah McPherson makes her 5th 3 of the season. Double Demons. Sabres now lead by 10. There's Jersey Berg. Here's Brewer with it. Brewer attacks in the paint. Oh, nice pass. Rude shot fake. Rude jockeying for position. Missed a shot, gets her own rebound. 1 bounce, backs in, goes up and scores it again.
And that's good patience. And that's what Bismarck High's got to do, is get back after those buckets.
Oh, and there's Whitney Welk. The defense was asleep.
Just didn't get back on defense, celebrating and finally making a bucket. Forgot to get back on D.
Whitney Welk with 4.
I was going to say, as a delayed foul there, but Aaliyah McPherson picks up a foul.
Yeah, McPherson gets her second, and that's going to be, that's only 16 fouls.
Yeah, but we got Callie Downhauer with 2, Aaliyah McPherson with 2, and Mia Berrio with 2. So we got 3 starters for Legacy with 2 fouls.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located in South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. The UPS store. So Addison Massey at the SurfPro free throw line. Free throw 2 strong. Rebound, it's tipped out Johnson Colbert. Boy, the Demons are really struggling from the free throw line. Here comes Donauer in. Hey, reminder coming up, we'll have our Magic Towing intermission report. Remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Whitney Welk operates the offense now for the Sabres, and kind of a slow-moving start. Oh, nifty. Whoa, the C's part, and Welk goes up and scores.
That's 6 in the ball game for Whitney Welk, but just, unfortunately, poor rotation on defense for Bismarck High as they cleared out the wing and got her backdoor wide open layup with no help side defense.
Well, Whitney Welk coming in, she's a point below her average, averaging 7 points, and thus far she's been part of the scoring contribution. Here's Brewer, a left wing 3, comes off, run down. Here comes Whitney Welk. Nice pass, Severson, the layup up and good. And Bill Shetler wants a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 4:54 to go, opening half of play. Sabres 22, Demons 8. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Well, 22-8 our score. A quick 6-0 run by the Sabres.
Well, I think the question, Woody, before the game was how was Legacy going to adapt with Brooklyn Belkley not playing? I think it's pretty obvious. They adjusted pretty well.
Yeah, they have.
Getting up and down. They're getting after it defensively and frustrating Bismarck High on the offensive end.
Oh, they're guarding hard, aren't they? Fisher breaks the pressure, now attacks. Oh, and suitcase violation. We can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They have over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts as the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There is no other choice to seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Here's Severson, thought about it. Now gets it back to Berry Hill. Now she's going to cross over, nowhere to go.
We got 2 girls for Legacy with 2 fouls, Berryhill and Downhour. So interesting to see how aggressive they play.
I wanted a push off, didn't get it. Donower in the paint, drops a baseline Severson. Severson works in the, oh, nice block from the backside there by none other than Jordan Rude. Back comes Brewer. Brewer throws one up off balance. Rebound comes down to Berryhill. No little contact, good no call there. Now Berryhill down the left side goes up, draws the foul against Camry Fisher. That'll be 2 on Cambry, and that'll be the 15th foul on the Demons, but that was in the act there. So to the SurfPro free throw line goes Mia Berryhill. Well, she will shoot 2.
Well, right now, Legacy's only hit 1 3. So we're Bismarck Highs, you know, I get that you want to play aggressive and deny passing lanes and get up in them, and they're just putting it on the floor, beating them to the rim. So let's back off a little bit here and see if they can knock down some perimeter jump shots, because they've only hit 1 tonight.
Berryhill gets them both. Boy, she's perfect from the free throw line here tonight.
She's got 9 in the first half here.
5 for 5 from the SurfPro free throw line, 24-8, all Legacy in this one. Demons won the first contest. Oh, and they're going to say Brewer just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, you're seeing the frustration there. Just kind of picked up her ball, crossed that half court. It's kind of the no-no. Got that double team with that third defender being the half court line. Just kind of nowhere to go.
Yeah, Bill Shuttler doesn't know what to do here, but
you know what you do. You clear the bench and put in 5 players and just trying to send a message. I mean, you got to try something. It's 24-8.
There's Welk. Trying to operate, get the offense in motion. Now down our left wing. She tacks in the paint. Nice kick out. Falcon sets, high arcing 3, back iron. And Johnson Colbert with a long rebound for the Demons.
Just watch the shot clock, how it gets so down to about 10 seconds before they run their offense. That's just good defense by Legacy, forcing them. Then they rush a shot when it gets below 10.
Oh, they had Rhea Rude, missed her. She had a mismatch too. Jersey Berg in the paint, turns, fires, rolls off. Rude the rebound. Rude goes up, missed it, but she drew the foul, and Rhea Rude will shoot 2.
Yeah, you're right. Well, they missed her on a nice basket cut. She had the girls sealed on her, and she's given a great effort on those offensive rebounds, trying to keep Bismarck High in it.
That's Donauer. That's 3 on Donauer.
Yeah, we had mentioned it earlier how she had kept her in. Donauer's got 3, as we mentioned. Mia Berryhill's got 2. And Leah McPherson's got 2. So they're rolling the dice a little bit here with a few of those. They haven't pulled out.
Yeah, Donauer now has got to go to the bench with 3. Rude with another one. That one rolls off. Boy, she's been pretty consistent at the line. 1 of 2 and 3 trips.
Yeah, but they haven't taken Callie Donauer out. She's still out there.
Oh, no, she is still out there. Wow. Coach Petrick's going to let her try and play through it. Severson attacks on Rude. Oh, that's good defense on the baseline by Rhea Rude.
Yes, great hands.
Really good defense. Jersey Berg, she's been quiet now. Nope, turn shot comes off. She forced that one. Now Severson back. Here's Donna, or she turns, fires for 3. Too strong off the back iron. Johnson Colbert, quick outlet there, and it's going to be taken away by Falcon with 2:22 left to go here in the opening half. Almost a steal there.
You feel like a timeout's coming, but no one wants to waste one right now. They're trying to play through this.
Now Berryhill calms things down for head coach Jim Petrick. Now dribble entry, now crossover there. Berryhill attacks, and good no call there. Good defense.
And she just forces the issue on you and makes you make the travel.
Yep, nice pad. Jersey Bergs. Boy, she's having trouble. She can't get one to go. Can Jersey? Now Donauer back for the Sabres, 24-9. Right side 3, Welk. Ooh, boy. That came off violently on the backside. 3 on 2 for the Demons. Colbert loses it. Berg tried to find Rhea Rude, who was wide open on the left block, and it goes out of bounds. Substitutions coming in. Caitlin Luther comes in. Brewer back in for the Demons.
Yeah, you just see the
Abby
body
Berman
language.
in for the Sabres.
You just see the body language for Bismarck High. I mean, they're giving the effort, but they're just kind of look like they're defeated already. There's a lot of time left in this game.
Yeah. Well, they just need to see a few of them go through the hole. They just have 3 field goals in this opening half of play. Here's Berman, skips at Welk. The right wing, Welk attacks. Now Severson loses it out of bounds, and we'll go back the other way. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it with over 100 areas of study at Minot State. You'll earn the degree for the career you desire with more than 96% of Minot State grads employed or continuing education. MSU grads get jobs, period. There's another turnover. Back comes McPherson, crosses over, angles left wing, now brings it top of the key between the rings. Here's Welk. Severson turns and goes downhill. McPherson, right wing, thought about it, now backs in. Little teardrop is up and good off the right block for Aaliyah McPherson.
She's got 7 in the game and playing with 2 fouls under a minute to go. Got to play smart.
30 seconds to go. Luther thought about it. Now she's going to pull the trigger. That was, oh, they can't buy hoop. That was 3/4 of the way down. Here's Brewer on the nice pass from Brood. And she goes up and she misses the bunny, but she drew contact and will shoot 2.
That was 90% of the way down and just spun out. Story of the day here for Bismarck High from the perimeter. Just cannot knock down many shots.
Severson gets her first personal, so Brewer at the SurfPro free throw line. Well, you know what?
This
and
might get her
sometimes,
going.
yeah, if you're Paige Brewer, that's all you need to see happen. The way she can shoot it, you need to see one go through the hoop, and she did, and we'll see if that turns the tide for the Demons as Brewer gets them both, makes it 26-11.
And interesting for Coach Petrick. He
on the
put
BNC Bank scoreboard.
all the girls back with foul trouble. We got Danhauer with 3, McPherson with 2, Berryhill with 2, all back in the game here. Hopefully for offensive purposes, but got to be smart not to pick up that offensive foul.
Yeah, Donauer has it now. Now Berryhill, 20 seconds as they're going to play for one of the Sabers. Berryhill sets the offense. Now between the legs, now goes downhill. The runner in the lane comes off. Falcon left side 3, bingo! At the buzzer, Marley Falcon.
Did you see her reaction?
Buries one at the buzzer, and that is going to end the opening half of play here on the BNC Bank scoreboard as we go to break. It's Legacy 29, the Demons 11. We'll be back with our Magic Towing Intermission report after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. SurfPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, You're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome back to Hauser Gymnasium and our Magic Towing intermission report. Hey, Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing when you need a tow. No job too big or small, it's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Well, we can tell you too, before we get into this one, we want to remind you that the PSP Network will have wall-to-wall coverage of the West Region Tournament coming up February 29th through March 2nd from the Bismarck Event Center, as we'll have everybody on board, and we look forward to certainly bringing you that wall-to-wall coverage of the West Region Tournament. Well, Cole Higlin, I guess, the start to that game was one that I haven't seen in a long time. It was a very, very slow start, and then Legacy picked things up there in that midway through that, and Bismarck High, it's just a simply fact of the matter is they're not getting shots to fall, and not to mention they're not shooting free throws very well.
Well, we talked about the pregame if you're joining us. Obviously, Brooklyn Felkley turned her ankle and was a game-time decision, but to me it looked like Coach Petrick was prepared. I don't know if he knew she was going to play all week, because those girls are rotating on offense and defensively and communicating. I haven't seen them play all year. They are just getting after it on man-to-man defense. Bismarck High is getting the ball with less than 10 seconds left on the shot clock to run their offense, and when they do run the offense, they feel rushed and they don't know what to do, and then just the poor shooting night that they're having, I think it's a tribute to the defense that Legacy's putting on them here tonight. Yeah, well, that's one thing that Coach Petrick over the years, Cole, he's always, you can never say that Jim Petrick's not prepared, and certainly, not knowing the status of his, perennial all-stater, and then finding that out right before game time. But as you said, he certainly had his girls prepared in that opening half. And Bismarck High looked like they ran into a buzz. I mean, they just were, not starstruck, but like they just ran right into a flat buzzsaw. Well, sometimes you get a little excited for that game, and you beat them with Brooklyn Felkley, so now that she's not there, you kind of get that mental teenage thought process, like, oh, this game's going to be easy, and then boom, they just dropped a bomb on them. And you look at the bench scores for Legacy. You got Whitney Welk, who's got 6, who normally is coming off the bench. She's having a great, tremendous role. And then you go into the Marley Balkan, the freshman, get that huge 3 there at the end of the game. That just, unfortunately, girls are coming off the bench, and we talked about it pregame. When you're getting this in the second round of WDA, you got to start figuring out who you can play, and the benches sometimes get a little shorter, but in this instance, it seems like it's getting bigger. Yeah, well, as we're at halftime, as our Magic Towing intermission report rolls on with more, we come back. Cole Higlin will take a look at the first half individual numbers for both the Demons and the Sabers. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Legacy 29, Bismarck 11. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Welcome back to Hauser Gymnasium. Cole Higgins, Scott Woodmansey, glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network and our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Hey, for a look at the first half individual numbers, here's Higgy.
All right, for Bismarck Demons, obviously we mentioned earlier, just a tough night shooting, just a ball not going in. So not a lot of scorers in the scoring column here tonight. We only got 3. Paige Brewer, who's averaging 15 a game, got 4 right now. Caitlin Luther, 2. And Rhea Rude, as we mentioned, got 5. A lot of it's just been put back rebounds, getting fouled, and then getting to the free throw line. So that's where the majority of her points have come. So out of the 11 points for Bismarck High, we got 5 that have come from the free throw line. So that just tells you out of 11 points, only 6 points have been scored outside that free throw line. For the Legacy Sabers, Haley Severson with 4, Whitney Welk 6, Aaliyah McPherson with 7, Marley Falcon with 3, Mia Berryhill with 9. So a total of 29-11 Legacy Sabers at half.
Well, just 3 threes in that opening half for the Sabers, but it was the one at the end of the half that was, well, they've all been backbreakers on the kick out here. The tip out as Falcon just set her feet and buried the one to end that half on a Ryan Family Dealership replay there, and the Sabers lead at 29-11 at the break. Magic Towing Intermission Report. Want to thank you for tuning in. We come back the second half. Sabres lead 29-11 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estbold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estbold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Well, we want to thank you for tuning in to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Hey, remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. The way Mother Nature is, hopefully we won't. Magic Towing is probably not liking Mother Nature right now.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll take it. I like walking into the gym with short sleeves.
Here's Severson. McPherson, oh, nice catch there. Left-handed shot comes off too strong. And Massey gets a start in the second half. Massey, a little hesitation move, going a little too fast. Here goes Whitney Welk on the breakout. Whitney Welk all by herself. Oh, she missed it. And Luther can't handle the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sabres. And Whitney Welk was going just a hair too quick there.
Yeah, that's where you just like that jump stop, gather yourself, let the defense go by, finish.
Donauer now between the rings. Here's Berryhill, high right side, guarded by. Oh, we got a new. That's
Reagan Newmiller.
Reagan Newmiller's in the ball game. She's getting the start, and we get a tie up as Coach Petrick getting some new blood in the ball game as well. Also in there is Taylor Mayer getting the start. High post Rude. Rude dives down low, goes up and lays it in, does Rhea Rude.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the shake-up into the starting lineups has to do with the JV players getting those 2 halves, so he can only play some in the first half and now different ones here the second half.
Welk down low, almost a takeaway there by Newmiller. And now Newmiller got out of position, and she will get called for a foul. Will Reagan, also Taylor Mayer, we said, a 5'9" sophomore in there. Got a kick. Tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store. Look at it, South Broadway and Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. Here's the left side 3, McPherson, too strong. Rude lets it go out of bounds. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3, the UPS store. UPS store is located in Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. The UPS store. Massey. Now here's Mayer. Ooh, that's not where you want to throw it. Now Massey. She breaks it. We're zigzagging right through traffic. Nice dump pass. Rude shot fake, and they're going to say it was on the floor, but nice job by Massey.
That's 4 on Danauer.
It is. Donauer, huh?
That'll be interesting to see.
Donauer.
Yeah, you know, Coach Petrick kept her in a little bit longer that first half.
No, they only say she's got 3. I had her where you did. So that's why. Here's Massey. Oh, she turns the corner and goes and lays it in. Does Addison Massey.
Boy, they got to get back. Bismarck High's just got to get back on defense. Raya Rude is the first one back for those Bismarck High Demons. I know she's at the back of that press, but they just throw it over the top, and it's just an easy layup.
29-15, the Demons with the first 4 points to start this second half. They trail by 14 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Right side 3, Donauer comes off, no good. Long rebound to Taylor Mayer. Mayer to Rude. There's Newmiller, high right side 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, that was 3/4 of the way down by Newmiller.
Bismarck High needed that bad.
Wow.
Just somebody new to kind of break the ice.
That would have been a big hoop, and then Newmiller gets a ticky-tack foul out high. That's her second for Reagan. Man, that was 3/4 of the way down.
Well, I like what Coach Shetler did. He did shake it up here a little bit, put some young kids, and he's like, let's play. If we're going to get beat, we're going to get beat playing hard. Let's pick up the tempo, and I'm willing to lose playing hard, but not going to play like he did the first half.
29-15. There's a high screen for Berryhill, hands off Welk. Welk now hands off McPherson. McPherson on the bounce. Now spins down the right side. Oh, nifty move. Oh, the layup's too strong. Kick out to Welk. Welk, the off-balance shot. That one's off. Rebound Severson. Now Donauer. Now here's Berryhill. She's going to fire left side 3. Oh, that's wide right. There's Rhea Rude. Right place, right time.
So what do you think? It's that hoop? Because now Legacy can't make anything on that end.
Now Brewer off the screen, down low. Luther turns, and scores as Caitlin Luther, and the Demons on a 6-0 run to start the second half.
And that's what we talked about, was good rotation there.
29-17. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to... Caitlin Luther, here comes Jersey Berg in. Luther will go down.
I got Caitlin Luther with 2.
29-17 our score. The Demons back to within 12. Now here comes Cambry Fisher in the ball game. Massey will go out. Boy, I tell you what, Addison Massey.
She got some wheels on her.
Boy, you know, it doesn't score a lot of points, but I'll tell you what, she just does the little things and just is an absolute bother to you on the floor. Here's Berryhill, goes up, lays it in with the right hand.
Oh, that was set up by Aaliyah McPherson. Just penetrated, made the extra pass, and then that rotation was a little late.
The dribble drive all alone on the other end. Going up is Fisher. Nice head and shoulder fake on Falcon, but she couldn't convert it. So Marley will pick her first personal up.
Yeah, and that's where Coach Petrick's looking at her saying, stay vertical. As soon as you drop your hands and that defense kind of creates the pressure, you're going to get the automatic foul. And that's just being a freshman, getting a little bit of varsity time.
So Cambry Fisher at the SurfPro free throw line. That one's no good. Boy, Bismarck High cannot.
They're not winning no elk hoop shoot, are they?
No, they are not. And she gets 1 of 2, does Fisher.
That's her first points here tonight.
31-18 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. There's Berryhill, McPherson, high left side. Ooh, had Falcon, didn't give it to her. Now a tough pass down. Oh, nice pass. Severson, she couldn't handle it. Falcon left side 3, that one's off. Rebound Severson. Shovels it to Donauer. Now back, here's Berryhill. Teardrop in the lanes, up and good for Mia Berryhill. And we're going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 13:55 to go in the ball game of the BNC Bank School Board. Legacy 33, Demons 18. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before. But that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Pressure applied again by the Sabres. Now Johnson Colbert breaks it, skips it left side to Jersey Berg. She squares up against Berryhill, attacks in the paint, nowhere to go, now finds Rude.
Jersey Berg's averaging 13's held scoreless here tonight.
Yep, Rude backs in, Rude turns in the paint, scores it. Oh, Rhea Rude having herself a nice evening here for the Demons.
Yeah, averages 8 in the games, got 9 so far, all on the post play, and that's just with Brooklyn Buckley being out. They just got to continue to be patient. Get that ball inside.
And I say, you know, nice. Here's on the other end. Here's Severson, too strong. Long rebound to Brewer. But Ray Roots is doing the little things, too. Rebounding, making some passes. Here's Berg. Berg wanted to shoot it. Now puts it on the floor. Nowhere to go. Now he's got to get rid of it to Johnson Colbert.
Now I think they're just all hesitating to shoot. The ball's not falling, but when you're open, you're in rhythm, you got to let her fly.
Rude wants it down low. Rude backs in, turns, flips one up, too strong. Rebound to Berryhill. Now Donauer. Now Falcon in the front court. Now the Berryhill. Now they control. They set the offense. Do the Sabres. 12:35 to go in the ball game. They lead by 13. Falcon, thought about it. Now gets in the paint. Rips it away from Fisher. Now finds Donauer. Donauer gets in the lane. Jump stop. Turns. Nowhere to go. Triple teamed. Ball's loose on the floor. Tie up appears. Shot clock violation, and that's what we're gonna have. And that'll allow us to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They have over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As the factory authorized dealer for Airless Shield, there's no other choice to suit your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at Northern Plains Heating and Air. 33-20 our score.
Jordan Rude just checked in for his sister Ray. A nice earned break on her part.
There's a jumper by Jersey Berg. Oh, missed it, but she drew the foul. And again, that one was halfway down and came out, and that one's going to go against Berryhill. That'll be her third personal. Third team foul. So Jersey Berg looking to get in the scoring column for the first time tonight at the 12-minute mark. Oh, she can't convert that one.
It's just one of those tin cup moments where you just can't get nothing to go.
Yep.
You got to break the ice somehow, change something.
Second one up. There you go.
That looked pure.
Well, you got to see one go through the hoop, and we'll see if that has any correlation to Jersey Berg for the rest of this second half.
You know, sometimes if I was Bismarck High, I might have switched to a zone just to kind of stop that penetration, those backdoor cuts, give my kids a little bit of a break, mix it up so they don't get comfortable in that man-to-man, but they're going to stick with what they've been working with all year.
Well, goes baseline. Now the Demons cranking the defense up a little bit here. Falcon, a little dribble drive move, step back three, wide right. Rebound Johnson Colbert.
Got that nice high release for a 6-foot post. Who doesn't really post?
There's Berg. Hands off Brewer. Brewer turns, 17-footer. That one comes off. Ball's loose, and they're going to say it is off of the Demons. Reminder coming up, we'll have our Jobbers moving it, or I'm sorry, not that. Well, our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. And we'll also have our Jobbers winning and Swords moving the game and our Sport Clips MVP of the game. At the conclusion of this one, Falcon steps into one, didn't shoot it. Now McPherson left wing. McPherson tied up, free throw line, gets it off to Welk. Welk, little dribbling exhibition, goes out of bounds. As Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom at Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com.
Well, they were down 18.5. Now they cut it to 12. So now we're getting close to that 10-minute mark where I just think something's got to change here for Bismarck High on the offensive end and create something that's just not perimeter jump shots.
Here's Berg on the baseline, leans in, missed it, gets her own rebound. And we're going to have a foul, and I think she will shoot 2. Oh, that'll be Berryhill. That's going to be 4 on Mia.
That's be interesting to see here as we're at the 10:40 mark. 4 fouls on Mia Berryhill.
So Jersey Berg goes back to the SurfPro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fight around and cleanup and restoration. It's SurfPro. So Jersey Berg trying to cut this one down to 10. And what do they say, Cole? You want to get it into single digits?
That's the goal. And unfortunately, the full court press really hasn't really shaken Legacy up at all. So that's not really working. That's why I'm saying maybe switch to a zone on the half court just to get them out of their rhythm and doing something different.
McPherson's got to come out. She's going to be 10-2 by the medical. Falcon comes back in.
Legacy's only hit 2 threes here in the game so far today, and so perimeter shooting's not impacting them.
So Jersey Berg will have one more. Oh, in and out, hung on the rim and went down.
All 3-pointer points today are from the free throw line. Just kind of indicates the scoring ability that she has, where she's been struggling here today.
Well, lead down to 10. Severson comes off a Falcon screen. Abby Berman in the ball game now for the Sabres. Donauer dribble up top of the key, turns, lets one fly, partially blocked, I think. Tiptoeing the sideline, Severson, she stepped out of bounds. And it will go the other way. Ryan Family Dealership with specialized training and technology. No one knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealership. No matter what kind of vehicle you own, you can trust your repairs to Ryan Family Dealerships. Here's Brewer on the right elbow. Finds Berg on the trail. One bounce, leans in, rattles it in. There we go, Cole.
Yeah, we mentioned to get to that free throw line, kind of get your confidence back, and now she's finding herself in rhythm. That's where sometimes that full court press that Legacy likes to do, that gives them confidence when they get easy jump shots.
Don't look now, but here come the Demons as they have it down to 8. Reverse layup, Welk hits the bottom of the hoop. Here comes Massey, she wants to run. It's a foot race, Massey, nice pass, Brewer off one leg on the baseline, comes up short, rebound to Severson. Now pressure by the Demons, and there's a turnover by the Sabres.
I just think the shot clock that we have is 30 seconds there for a reason, right? Give you the time to slow down. Don't be in a rush. Get it across half court. Once you cross half court, let's slow down, get reset. But Bismarck High's getting sped up. Legacy's getting sped up. And that's why we're having the turnovers that we are here tonight.
33-25, 9:20 to go here in the ball game. Sabres lead it on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Berg in the left corner, comes off the screen. Oh, nice pass, Rude, layup, got it. Oh, was that a nifty play there by the Demons, and we've got a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 9:07 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Legacy 33, the Demons 27. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Well, let's see if we can catch that nifty give and go there on our Ryan Family Dealership replay, as nifty pass there by Jersey Berg. Rhea Rude the finish.
Woody, I'm going to give you an A on your IT skills today, buddy.
Well, Higgy, coming from you, that means a lot.
I'll tell you what, Legacy's only scored 4 points here in the second half. All of them been by Mia Berry, who sits on the bench now with 4.
33-27. The Demons trying to crawl right back into it. They've made this one a game. Down low, Falcon catch, layup, got it. Do a little high-low action there. Set play out of the timeout by Jim Petrick.
Oh, that was a good call there. Went high-low, spread them out, used her length.
35-27. Here's Brewer off the down screen. Brewer in the lane, runs right into Berman, and the shot ends up being an air ball. Berman in the front court now. Gives it off to Donauer. Donauer behind the back. She controls now for the Sabres. Whitney Welk. And yep, we're going to get a lean in. That's going to go against Caitlin Luther, the 5'9" junior. That'll be number, is that 3 or 4 on her? No, that's 4 on Luther. So she's going to have to come out. That's the 4th team foul on the Demons. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Might well have our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hairstyles today at sportclips.com.
We've been off on the fouls now. She's got 3 in the game.
Who does? Okay.
Luther. We had her for 4. We had another one. Donauer for 4. So I don't know if we're right or they're right, but we're going to go by theirs.
I guess we got to go by theirs. That 8-point lead at 35-27. Nine to shoot. Donauer catch, fire, 3, bingo!
That game had a huge time. That's Callie's first points here in the game. What a tremendous time to hit that 3-pointer.
Big shot there by Callie Donauer. Her first of the ball game, and that is her 12th of the season. Here's Jersey Berg. She's tied up, taken away by McPherson.
Okay, so this is where we run the clock down a little bit. You can show some patience, some poise. You got a lead. You're up 11. No reason to get sped up.
Welk hands off Severson. Donauer thought about it, now attacks baseline left, nothing there. Now McPherson. Severson around the wheel, they go to Welk. Welk down low, Donauer, she turns, fires, rolls around and goes in. Oh, and she's got a quick 5. Does Callie Donauer, and she's starting to come to life.
Gotta get back on D.
Here's Massey and Massey layup up and good.
Just pushed the issue as Legacy was trying to figure out who's guarding who with all the changeups and rotations in there. Didn't pay attention where the ball was.
40-29, Addison Massey with 4. Lead back down to 11. 6:40 left to go in the contest. Falcon, she's going to fire a hierarchy 3, bingo! Marley Falcon buries a big 3, and we're going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 6:28 to go. Sabres 43, Demons 29. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar, but when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, Callie Donauer has been quiet all night long. Oh, I don't know what we got there. Okay, never mind. We got a little hockey game. Apologies on that. We'll see if we can get that one again.
Well, that's what you want from your seniors stepping up there at the time when they cut it down to 7. Open it back up.
Massey's going to fire a 3. Oh, that was wide left. Donauer has it. Now up the front court to Welk. Welk angles middle of floor, running one-hander comes off. Massey the rebound.
Again, a good take, but just obviously you got to lead here a little bit. Use that to your advantage. You got some girls in foul trouble. Buy some time.
Bounces it to Brewer. Brewer hounded, nowhere to go. Now gets it off to Fisher.
Oh, she wanted it.
Yep. Now to Massey. Massey sets, fires for three. That one rolls off. Rebound to Whitney Welk. A good look again by Addison Massey.
Now you're seeing Coach Kietrich pull out that special, kind of get him moving, running some clock.
Falcon sets the high screen, rolls in the paint, wants it, doesn't get it, now pops out high. Now to McPherson on the left wing. McPherson attacks on Johnson. Colbert cut off there, turns, flips it up with one hand, and scores it, does Aaliyah McPherson.
She's got 9 in the ball game. Nice spin move, getting the defense off her back, using her right hand.
45-29 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Brewer on the handoff. Falcon guarding her, has it poked away. Falcon runs down the loose ball. Brewer poked it away.
That's where you want Falcon as your young post when you get that. Keep it above your head. Don't bring it down to those guards like Paige Brewer. Kind of get those quick steals. She was fortunate she was able to knock it out of bounds.
Well, there that was, the backside of that Callie Dono or three. As she has the basketball now. (45-29) our score. McPherson. She's going to fire a three. Ooh, that one's wide right. Oh, Falcon, right place, right time, layup good.
Coming in tonight and not know that Marley Falcon averaging 5 a game already tonight has got 10 in the game.
Here's Newmiller with it. That's Reagan. Here's Brewer, high left side three. That rolls off.
Bismarck High's just got good looks, just nothing falling for them.
Nope. 47-29. It's been a 7-0 run now for the Demons.
You look at Legacy's coaches bench, every one of them are standing with their hands on their hips. What are you doing? We have the lead. Let's run the clock.
BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. 47-29 our score. Severson attacks. Oh, the C's part. Scored and one for Hallie Severson. I believe that is. Nope, she had 4 early. She gets the hoop in the harm, makes it a 10-point lead now. Foul goes on Rhea Rude, her first. That's a 15 foul on the Demons. Severson converts the old-fashioned way.
She's got 7 in the game here tonight, averaging 13.
50-29. Demons pulling away here. Boy, it's been a 10-0 run now for the Sabers. Rude bounces it off the foot, goes out of bounds. Ryan Family Dealerships. The commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was over 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Wilson or shop online at driveryan.com. 50-29, Demons need a hoop, 3.5 to go. Rude almost turned it over, finds the cutting Fisher. Now Luther off the right elbow, that one's too far. Now Newmiller the rebound, the putback off the glass, no good. Fisher keeps it alive, goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Bismarck High.
Yeah, it just seems like Bismarck High is getting sped up a little bit, where the form's not quite there, so they just got to get set and let her fly.
Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor, 3:21 to go in this one on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy 50, the Demons 29. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, Higgy, the Demons need to have something happen quick as they were on a score. They've been on a scoring drought.
That 10-minute mark, they cut it to 10, and we had mentioned below 10, you got to get to single digits. Then they got it to 8, and then after that, there's 2 big threes by Donauer and Falcon that just kind of broke the floodgates open for everybody, and then Legacy just started, I guess, as I would call it, running the clock out on everybody, making easy buckets, making defensive efforts on both ends, and just making it difficult for Bismarck High.
Yep, as Berryhill works it up the floor, not in any hurry are the Sabers. McPherson nowhere to go, now goes off to Berryhill. Berryhill backs it out between the rings, now sets the offense in motion as they weave it out high. Oh, here's Rhea Rude, nifty hands there. Rude on the other end. Jump stop, goes up strong and scores it, does Rhea Rude.
That's 13 for her, using her athleticism and getting back and on defense contesting. So she makes the layup and then has to get back on defense. Where's the rest of her teammates at?
52-31. There's Newmiller, her shot in and out. Rebound to McPherson. We're gonna get a jump ball. And who's gonna have that one? I believe it's gonna stay with the Demons.
Yeah, you can see a little frustration. Rhea Rude gets subbed out for her effort. Obviously she got a steal, sprinted the whole length of the court, made the bucket, and then had to sprint all the way back and catch up with the girl making the layup there. And just the effort that she's providing here tonight is just tremendous.
Shot comes off. Brewer in the paint, off the glass, and scored it, does Paige Brewer.
Off the glass, she has to call that one. Got 6 here tonight.
52-33. Severson, nice diagonal pass. McPherson, catch the layup, got it.
Good ball movement.
54-33. Massey back the other way, cut off on the baseline. Now finds Brewer. Now Jersey Berg, she turns, 15-footer, too strong. Rebound, run down by Massey. Now off to Brewer, gets a screen. Brewer now goes, that's Jordan Rude with it. Hands off Brewer, turns, catch, fires, deep three, comes off. Massey the rebound, nice bounce pass. Shot up and good by Taylor Mayer.
That's her first points here tonight. Good ball movement on Bismarck High, making that extra pass.
54-35, a minute and a half to go, and might be too little too late for the Demons. McPherson finds a cutting Berryhill. Now Berryhill backs it out wisely. 8 to shoot. Berryhill down the lane. The runner comes off and run down by Berman. Nice save off Brewer. Oh, it's going to stay there.
Yeah,
she thought.
Official, I think, pointed the wrong way right away and unfortunately made the correct call and got some help from the 2,000 people here in the stands. No, she made a great effort, kind of saved it off the Bismarck High girls. So now they're giving it back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now you always love that when 2,000 people think they know the right answer, then 2 people can overcorrect it. So. Play on, game over.
Yeah. 54-35. Remember, on the drive there is Jordan Rude, and she's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to go against Abby Berman. Nope. That's McPherson got called for it. So to the line will be Jordan Rude. Free throw comes off for Jordan. She will have another one. That one comes off too. Well, it's all but academic here as the Sabers are going to move. You pick her, Cole. You pick her there, fella. Donover steps in, flips him up, and scores it. Kelly Donover scores. Now we've got substitutions coming in.
In for the Sabres, Brooklyn Sailor, Alexis Zelensky, Abby Berman,
Sadie Holler in there. Also in there is Brooklyn Saylor. Selensky in there. Here's Brewer with it. Berg straightaway 3 short. Rebound run down there by Alexis Selensky, and I think that we're just going to bounce this one out. And that's going to do it. 56-35 is your final score. Legacy will move to 12-3 overall, 7-3 in the conference, and the Demons will go to 10-6 and 7-4 in the conference, and that takes us into our Jobbers moving. Well, that takes us into our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, hey, get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. And I believe right now, Cole Higlin has got head coach Jim Petrick. Let's go down on the floor and Cole Higlin. Cole, take it away.
All right, congratulations on that win. You know, Coach Petrick, I'm always impressed with you, even though I got to go back to 2017 when you beat my daughter to win state that year. But other than that, I mean, I'm very impressed with your ability to adjust throughout the game. And I mean, tonight, obviously, Brooklyn Falkley wasn't playing. We knew it was a game-time decision, but it looked like you were well prepared. Talk about how you prepared for that with her not playing here tonight.
You know, it was a game-time decision for Brooklyn, so we quite didn't know what to expect. But the girls yesterday knew there's a chance she wasn't going to play. They were motivated to win. We told our seniors we have 3 home games left on this court. BHS is a very talented team. You know, Brewer and Berg, those two are 2 of the best scoring guards in the state. So we knew we had our hands full, but our seniors are motivated to get a win. And we came out with a lot of aggression. Too many turnovers right away. I think it was 8-2 after 10 minutes. We kind of settled and made our run. Just very proud of the 4 seniors. They kind of spearheaded our locker room talk before the game and just got us all settled down and on track. That, hey, even if Falkley's out, we're going to compete. We're going to try and win the game, and I'm proud of them.
Well, I agree with your seniors that you put out there, but your whole team as a whole, I thought defensively, you were getting them where the shot clock was getting below 10 seconds every time Bismarck High to try to run their games. And their shooting percentage, I don't know officially what it was, but it was pretty low that first half. And I think it attributes to the rotation, the communication that your guys did on defense.
You know, last time we played them, they had 40 paint points against us, and they just seemed to get to the rim whenever they wanted. So one of our keys tonight was try and keep them in front as best we can, do our best to limit their drives. That's their offense. I thought we did a pretty good job of that, taking away that drive. And, you know, offensively for both teams, it's kind of hit or miss all night. But you're right, I think usually they make a few more of those shots they miss. So the scoreboard didn't quite give a true tale of how that game was. It's competitive throughout.
Yeah, but when you guys cut it to 10, or Bismarck High, cut it to 10 there in the second half, I kind of watched your bench a little bit, and you were trying to get everybody to slow down and not get too sped up, use the clock to our advantage. And then came 2 huge threes. One by Callie and one by Marley. I talk about how that kind of changed the game there in that second half.
You know, yeah, they made their run. They got down to 8, and they were playing really pressured defense. We struggled to get some shots, and so we went back to our high-low kind of motion. And we just told our girls, since they were switching screens, you know, look for the seal. She got a post touch early, got 2 points to give us a score. And then you're right, when Callie hit one and then Marley hit one, that kind of opened up our confidence again that, hey, we can make these shots. It's a game of runs, momentum shifts, and credit this kid to my left, you know, being a freshman in a tight atmosphere against a rival, making plays down the stretch to win the game. So very proud of you. Good job.
Congratulations, Coach. And Marley, that kind of just leads us right into what Coach Petrick was saying is he relied on you heavily there in that second half to kind of come out with some scoring. So talk about when you were coming off the bench, what it felt like in tonight's game.
I knew I needed to step up. BHS is a great team, and my coach just told me to work hard, so.
Now, did you get nervous though? Because you let about 3 or 4 3-pointers go, and you hit that one in the end of the first half. I think it surprised you more than anybody else.
Yeah, I haven't been making my threes lately, so when I switched that surprised me a little bit.
And we all know as a shooter though, right? You keep shooting, they're going to fall sooner or later. And I mean, your guys' defensive effort that you get put on against Bismarck High was a tremendous effort here. But I think those points that you put up here tonight, you had 10 in the game here tonight, just a great output for you, and I look forward to seeing the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Back to you, Woody.
All right, good job, Cole Higlin. There you have it. As the Legacy Saber girls, they win this one by a score of 56-35. As our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroad postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
participation on the PSP network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-Store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
Well, welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shaw's Crossroads post-game report. Planning Team Financial is helping clients work toward financial freedom at Shaw's Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shawscrossroads.com. 56-35, the Sabre Girls win it. For a look at the final game, individual numbers. Here's Cole Higland.
All right, for the Bismarck Demons, who struggled all game from the perimeter, limited in scoring, as we mentioned, averaging almost 57 a game. It's held to 35. Paige Brewer averaging 15, only had 6 tonight. Taylor Mayer with 2. Addison Massey with 4. Kaylin Luther with 4. Cambry Fisher with 1. Jersey Berg averaging 13, had 5 here tonight. And the leading scorer of the Bismarck High Demons, Rhea Rude with 13. For the Legacy Sabers, Haley Severson with 9, Callie Downhauer with 5, Whitney Welk with 6, Aaliyah McPherson with 11, Marley Falcon 10, Mia Berryhill 13, for a total of 56 for the Legacy Sabers to 35 Bismarck High.
Well, Cole, we just got a couple more things to do. We've got to give out our Jobbers Moving and Storage Move of the Game, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. We move across town or across the country. Location in the Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Well, Cole, we saw her tonight as she stepped up pretty big in the absence of one Felkley, and it was a young lady that you talked to at the end of that opening half as she buries that high left side 3, and Marley Falcon gets our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game there, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. And what a great game she played, Cole.
Oh, just the effort that she was able to bring, kind of replacement Brooklyn Felkley out there, but hit 2 huge threes in that second, well, one at the end of the first half and one in that second half, as we mentioned earlier, but they did a couple high lows for her, and you kind of heard Coach Petrick talk about how she stepped up, and we were wondering who's going to fill that role here tonight, and I thought Leah McPherson did a nice job having 11, but Marley Felton just kind of hit some huge threes there in that second half.
And our Sport Clips MVP of the game, they bring you this matchup, the Sport Clips, the home, the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And that Sport Clips game MVP is?
We're going with that freshman, Marley Falcon.
Marley Falcon. Well, there you have it, folks. As that game number 1 is final, as we'll take a little time out here. We're going to have to do some reconfiguring here, so we might be off the air with you for just a brief moment. And but when we get back, we'll come back, and we will set you up for game number 2. It will feature the Bismarck and the Sabers on the boys' side. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We want it all. We want our dog ends hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold. Trusted for decades and decades to come.
Wondering whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Well, welcome back to Jim Hauser Gymnasium and our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show as we get you set up next. The boys matchup. It's Bismarck High and the Legacy Sabers. And we'll have more in our pregame. We'll wait for Cole Hill to get back. And once he does, we'll have more in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
You need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football, just like you.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Scott Woodmansey, Cole Higglin with you from Jim Hauser Gymnasium. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Hey, they've got locations Minot and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. Well, Cole, the Bismarck Demons coming in here at 10-5, 8-2 in the conference. Legacy 9-5, 5-4 in the conference. And boy, oh boy, the Bismarck Demons, let's just say this, Cole. They have been on a roll. A big win over the Century Patriots, then a win at Mandan, and then a win against Minot High. And you don't get three better W's in the WDA than those three right there.
No, and the most impressive part is they were scoring 103 against Century, 74 against Minot, and 68 against Mandan. So they are not afraid to put some points up, and we know the type of offense they play is get up and down, 5 in, 5 out every 3 minutes and just pick up the pace. But I think it's going to get contagious, as you can see throughout the year. They are getting a little more smarter with their substitutions and rotations and who's in and who's out, and it's impressive right now. It's fun to watch.
Well, let's take a look at that most recent Class AA boys basketball poll. There you have it. Bismarck High in there at number 5. And then Minot High, Century, Davies, South Shanley, Bismarck High. And then you see Legacy also receiving some votes in that most recent poll. And then as we take a look at the West Region boys standing, well, there you have it. Century 8-1, Minot High 8-1. They're tied at the top. Bismarck High a game behind them at 8-2. And then you have got Legacy, Dickinson, and Mandan in a log jam there at 5-4 and 5-5. And then Jamestown, Williston, and St. Mary's. So again, very similar to the girls' side. You know, it's jockeying for position from now until the middle of March.
Yeah, and you see that every year. It just seems like 1 through 5 are the Bismarck and Minot schools, and you throw in Mandan in the mix there, and just that, again, as we talked about, you don't want to be in that 4 seed, having to play obviously a higher seed in that second round game. So obviously it's important. If you're not going to be the number 1 seed, you might as well be in that 2, 3, 6 range. So obviously it's just a closed matchup, but it's just competitive. And now they're coming back around, playing their second time around. And Bismarck High beat Legacy on December 19th, 71-62. Obviously a great game, but the key tonight, I think, for Bismarck High is going to be, obviously they're going to force turnovers, right? They're forcing people to speed up a little bit, and they're turning the ball over. They got to stay out of foul trouble, and that's where I think talking to Coach Horner before the game a little bit is obviously he's going to be a little more methodical, controlled a little bit. He's not going to want to run with them, but he's going to take the opportunities that are there, and he's going to make them play defense once they get to half court. And he's going to put them on the block, and he's going to knock them down shots and get into the free throw line. And he wants to make it a free throw game, is what he said earlier. He goes, I want them in foul trouble, so they have to back off. they're in foul trouble, they can't be as aggressive.
Well, there's a look at that tail of the tape right there. Bismarck High averaging 83 points per game. Legacy 74. And both teams shooting the lights off at 48-42, you know. So, you know, there you have it. It should be an interesting matchup here tonight. You talked about that matchup back on December 19th. Quinn Austin led the way with 18, followed by Jack Schaefer for the Demons. And Legacy, Parker Falcon, Sawyer Grubb, and Nick Kupfer, or Lucas Kupfer, all in double figures there for the Legacy Sabers. But more importantly, Cole, you know, you look at this Demon team, and I got to tell you that having watched this team over the number of years that I've had and the way they played this offense and just played in general, I thought that game in Minot was probably one of the best, if not the best game I've seen them play in the last 2 years.
Even over Century game?
Well, you know, I think that Century game was one of those games where Bismarck High shot the ball awfully well. They played good as well. Century didn't shoot the ball very well. And I just thought, I just thought that game was kind of an anomaly type game. You know, not that it can't happen to anybody at any time. But I just thought overall from a defense perspective, a foul trouble perspective, and offensive perspective, and guys stepping up, I thought that was their best overall complete game.
Yeah, so I was watching that Century versus Bismarck High game at halftime. I'm just turning this thing off. I was watching you guys, you know, at home, and then I watched the Minot Bismarck High game. Minot did not back down. They kept bringing it, and then just the intensity that Bismarck High brought to it, as you mentioned, just really made it difficult for shots for Minot. They got tired. They got some foul trouble. So that's kind of what this offense does, and this defense for Bismarck High does, is wear you down over a course of 38 to 36 minutes. And I think there was a lot of questions of this style of game that Coach Wilhelm was bringing 3 years ago when he started this. And you're starting to see the development of this program, and now you're seeing these younger kids accustomed to it. Parents are used to it, and fans are used to it, and it's actually kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, well, and you know, Jason Horner, certainly he's got his kids playing well too. He's getting good play out of Parker Falcon and Mr. Kupfer. As we take a look at those boys leaders right now, Falcon leading the West Region and scoring at 22. Followed by Lamp from Jamestown, and then St. Romain, Sheldon, and Schaefer. But certainly Parker Falcon, he'll be a key tonight for the Legacy Sabers.
Wow, he shoots the ball so well from the perimeter. He's able to stretch it. And now he's starting to learn a little bit how to put the ball on the floor and finish with traffic and finish with contact. And that's just getting that extra year of maturity for him. So you're starting to see him become a well-rounded game. As we mentioned earlier, averaged 11 a game last year. Now he's up to 22 points a game, and just really taking that extra step as far as leadership and confidence in his ability. And when you can stretch the floor out there, they got to come out on you. Now he's quick enough to get by you. Well, then that creates a mismatch where he's making the extra pass, and those guys are getting opportunities to score.
Hey, another action across the West Region tonight. St. Mary's is out in Jamestown. Minot's over in Williston, and Century is out in Dickinson. We'll try to get you some BNC scoreboard updates on those, but glad you tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Hey, timely service that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car drive-through oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Find them online at VIOC.com. The starting lineups are being introduced on the floor. They go like this. First for the Demons. They'll go at one guard to be Andre Austin. He's 6'3" and a junior. The other guard to be Carter Henke. He's 6'1" and a senior. At one forward will be Preston Lemaire. He's 6'3" and a senior. The other forward will be Tayshawn Eaglestaff. He's 6'6" and a senior. In the middle will be Jack Schaefer. He's 6'7" and a junior. Head coach in his 9th year is Jordan Wilhelm. For the home team on the scoreboard, they go like this. At one guard will be Sawyer Grubb. He's 5'10" and a senior. The other guard will be Tristan Schumacher. He's 5'10" and a senior. At one forward will be Jaron Torski. He's 6 foot and a senior. The other forward will be Parker Falcon. He's 6'5" and a junior. And in the middle, it will be Lucas Kupfer. He's 6'6" and a senior. It'll be Falcon, Kupfer, Schumacher, Torski, and Grubb for the Sabers. Demons counted with Eaglestaff, Schaefer, Lemaire, Henke, and Austin for the Demons. Legacy led by their 11th year head coach and Jason Horner. Cole, any last minute thoughts before we tip the boys game off here tonight from Jim Hauser Gymnasium?
It looks like we already got a change up here for Legacy. It looks like Brody Weigel is going to be replacing, I think, Tristan Schumacher.
Okay, yeah, Brody Weigel's going to get the start tonight.
And I think I was talking to Coach Horner about it. He wasn't sure if he was going to switch or not. Looks like he did. And I think it's just more on the defensive effort end, trying to get a little bit of pressure on those guards for Bismarck High and slow down Andre Austin. So I think the key for tonight, obviously, for Legacy is control the fast pace, right? Don't turn it over. Stay out of foul trouble. Don't make bad decisions on the jump shot. But on the Bismarck High side, you got to limit your fouls. That's the key, I think, for Bismarck High. Stay out of foul trouble. You're going to speed them up a little bit. Don't reach 90 feet away from the hoop. Put Legacy to the free throw line.
Well, here we go. The Demons into the Road Maroons. We want to thank you for tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We know you're busy when you visit our service center. We don't waste our time or yours. Our technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. Your Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show as the Demons in their Road Maroons with white trim. Sabers in their home whites with black and Vegas gold trim, and we're ready to go. Kupfer will go up against Eagle Staff at center court. And the ball's in the air, tip controlled by the Demons. Austin controls for Bismarck High. A little zone defense here now by the Sabers as they're going to throw a little zone at them. They entered high post. Schaefer, now Austin. Now here's Henke with it. That's Carter. Now left corner, Eagle Staff. They look inside Schaefer. Schaefer, boy, that big frame there. Recently got, here's Eagle Staff left side three. We missed everything there. And ball's run down by Henke. One to shoot. Austin gets it off on the buzzer. Nope, they're going to say a shot clock violation.
And I think that caught Bismarck High off guard, come out in that 2-3 zone a little bit. They're going to stay at the shooters on the perimeter. They're going to let Jack Schaefer go one-on-one on the post. They're going to take their chances with him and not give up those perimeter shots.
As the Sabres working up the floor, the middle of the floor, they go to Kupfer. Now he gets it off the Grubb. Now Weigel, and now high post Kupfer. They cut off of him, takes the handoff. Now left side, they go to Torski. Down low, Kupfer shot fake on Schaefer, goes by him. Now finds Sawyer Grubb. Grubb nowhere to go. Now he goes left side. Weigel, here's Kupfer on the left baseline. He rattles one in. Does Lucas Kupfer, and the Sabres lead 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Nice mid-range jump shot on that left side, and obviously Coach Horner's using his ability to keep him on that left side of the court.
Lemaire in the high post. Now Schaefer. Oh, he finds a cutting Lemaire. Lamb got it. Did Preston Lemaire.
Now it's a nice pass by Schaefer, but better finish by Lemaire, who just moved without the ball in that zone. That's what you got to be able to do, is find those gaps.
Tied at 2 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Kupfer attacks. Now back to Grubb. Brody Weigel. Eagle Staff chasing Falcon. Now, here's a nifty scoop to the hoop there by the left-hander Sawyer Grubb, and he finishes at the 10.
Just a nice hesitation move going up against the 6'6 Schaefer.
Skip to Henke of the right wing. Down low, Schaefer, the big fella operates, leans in off the window, too strong. Long rebound comes out to Brody Weigel.
He creates a little bit of space when he drops steps. Man, he cleared out, and legally cleared out.
Yeah, just got an offer from the University of North Dakota to play football. He's got one more year left on the gridiron. Weigel off the right elbow. Kupfer straightaway three. That one comes off. Austin, the weak side rebound all by himself. Andre works it in the front, gets downhill. Now it goes out high. Henke. Here's Eagle Staff. He goes baseline. Nowhere to go there. Cut off. Austin, a high right side three. That one comes off. Eagle Staff runs down loose ball. He turns, they run away from him. He squares up and buries one. Tayshawn Eagle Staff with three-pointer number 27 on the year.
And that's the downside of a zone. And sometimes you do give up offensive rebounds, and you definitely got to be active on that boxing out and trying to fill in roles and gaps.
5-4 Demons by 1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 15-15 left to go here opening half. Here's a hand back to Weigel. Now Sawyer Grubb. Here's Torski in the right wing. High post, Kupfer. Kupfer operates. I don't think Falcons touched the ball yet. Here's Kupfer.
Got Tayshawn Eagle Staff limping a little bit here.
Yep, looked like he sprained it, and he's probably going to come out of the ball game as Ty Lutzen comes in, as does Quinn Hafner for the Demons. Also in there is Grady Swanson for the Demons.
So it looked like Kupfer kind of gave a head fake, and Tayshawn Eagle Staff went for it and landed right on his foot.
5-4 our score. Demons have it. Lutzen has it taken away. 2-on-1. Nice bounce pass. Weigel, he loses balance. Saved it nicely to Grubb. Shot fake there. Nowhere to go. Now he goes back out to Torski for the Sabres. Sabers reset.
Grady Swanson is not letting Falcon get open. He is face guarding him no matter where that ball's at.
Yep. And they try to go backside. The Cupper ball goes out of bounds. That'll give us time to tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza is serving the Magic City for over 25 years. High post, they go into Hafner. Now around the, here's Lutzen with it. Now Austin dribble entry on the right side. Looks down low to Schaefer, skips at Lutzen, one more pass. Here's Grady Swanson, 3 on the way, Schaefer the board. Oh, and Kupfer thought he blocked it, but I believe they're gonna call him for a foul. Oh, that's on 4, okay.
Jared
Torski gets called for the personal foul, so to the SurfPro free throw line is Jack Schaefer, SurfPro. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fine water cleanup and restoration. It is SurfPro. And checking in is Jonathan Rubidou.
He's got the best name at WDA, Rubidou.
Rubidou, yep.
You know, that's where Jack Schaefer, he's not going to out-leap you on the rebounds, but he has that ability just to take up that extra space and get that base where you just can't get around him.
Schaefer misses them both. Sabers breaking that pressure. Kupfer right down Broadway, leans in. Haynes glides and scores off the window.
Nice athletic move in traffic. Kind of took a little bit of body contact. Finished with his left hand, fading to the left.
6-5 our score. Legacy by 1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
You can tell Bismarck High is trying to get the ball to that elbow to kind of get a high out, overload that strong side.
Here's Swanson to Austin. Lutzen has it. Now Lutzen top of the key. Now here's Swanson. Good close out there. Oh, 2 to shoot. Now they have deep 3 here by, oh, Hafner buries it.
Wow. Great defense by the Legacy Sabers in that zone, forcing a top 3 with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and just a 35-footer by Hafner.
Here's Kupfer on the curl. Kupfer leans in. Fadeaway shot up wide left. Rebound out on the Demons. Here comes Andre Austin in the front court. Austin left wing, Lutzen. Now Austin on the baseline. Kicks in the right corner. Swanson, he catches, quick release 3. That one comes off. Ball tipped around. Rubidou battling in there, and he pulls it out of there.
And that's what that 2-3 zone's doing, is Bismarck High's athleticism is kind of getting neutralized, where Andre Austin now really just becoming a facilitator, not a scorer.
Well, now he's a defender because he's got Parker Falcon, and Falcon's got to recognize that. Almost a poke away by Hafner. Lutzen almost steals it. Now, ooh, nifty move there by Lucas Kupfer. He's got 6.
Yeah, quick 6, and they're all just very athletic moves.
We're tied at 8, and we're gonna have an offensive foul.
We got a push by Quinn Hafner in the back there on the rebound.
Tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located in South Broadway and Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturday 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Food Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs, as we see on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. As that big deep 3 there by Hafner, as time was winding down, he gets himself into the scoring column. 8-8 are scored to BNC Bank scoreboard. The Demons and the Sabers. A little WDA boys action for you. Try to keep you up to date too on what's going on. It's another guy. Oh, we're going to get a foul as they're going to get Lemaire on the body.
And that's what we talked about earlier, was that pressure that they're putting on. You just can't be fouling 90 feet away from the hoop. It just puts you closer to that bonus opportunity and gets you in foul trouble, and it resets it for the Legacy Sabers.
Sabers working up the floor. High post, they go to Hafner or to Kupfer. Now they hand off there. That is Kalen Lucas in the ball again. Oh!
And one, Falcon. He kind of took a little bit of a attitude that I'm going to finish here. You guys are face guarding me, you're double teaming me every time I cut, not giving me any buckets. And he got in that paint, just did a nice spin drop step, going to his left, but finished with his right hand, kind of reverse layup, and one.
Foul goes out of Ross Fisher. As As we look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay, the high post entry there as Falcon faces up and he goes in and gets the end one there. So Parker Falcon with 3, and it's 11-8. Sabres by 3. Here's Ross Fisher with it. Fisher. Here's Carter Henke. Right corner 3 on the way. Too strong. Long rebound. Dug out of there by Fisher. His shot comes off. Rebound to Kupfer on the weak side. Now we're going to have a foul. That's going to be number 2 on Preston Lemaire.
Yeah, both of his fouls were 90 feet away. I mean, I know he's trying to get steals and get tips and speed him up a little bit, but that's a senior out there that just got to stay in the game, and that's what Coach Wilhelm kind of mentioned to him. So for Bismarck High, he's only got 2. That's the only one in foul trouble here so far for Bismarck High.
St. Mary's over Jamestown on the girls' side, 69-36. And that's the only West Region score we can give you. Here's a poke away there by Weston Scott, who's in the ball game now.
Coach Horner's trying to neutralize that face play on Falcon. He's trying to boot him on the block a little bit more and keep him off that 3-point line and penetrating into the hoops.
Kalen Lucas falling down. Now here's Lucas off the curl. Now back Weigel, forward 3 to shoot. Falcon deep left side 3. He whaps it home.
That was just a breakdown on the defensive effort there with the shot clock. Everybody's kind of thinking he was going to shoot, and he swung it over to Falcon. It was wide open, about 3 feet behind that 3-point line. There's a reason why he averages 22 a game.
14-8 our score. Andre Austin on the drive. He's going to be fouled. We take a look at our Ryan Family Dealership, and Parker Falcon sets his feet on a
Rubidoux with that foul.
Rubidoux got called for the foul there, huh?
Yeah, Rubidoux got for that foul, but I didn't think he was anywhere near it. I thought it was going to go on Falcon.
14-8 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Kupfer with it. Lucas, now they go to Weigel. Weigel, they leave him. He's going to fire for 3. Back iron, Austin the rebound. 14-8 our score. Back with it comes Andre. Andre now leaves it. Hafner thought about it. Now he goes in the corner to Austin. Austin goes baseline. He's cut off there. Ooh, he forces a shot. Ooh, good hustle there by Rubidoux.
Yeah, Rubidoux kind of cleaned out, so this is my house. He's not coming in here.
Get out of here, fellas. Ooh, Lucas attacks. Out the window and scores it. This Kalen Lucas. And we're going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. Jordan Wilhelm wants to talk it over. 9:53 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy 16, Demons 8. Back with more in the first half after this timeout on the PSP Network. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Mason Kramer Photography. Game action shots or senior portraits. Mason Kramer Photography delivers some of the best work imaginable. Find Mason Kramer online and on all social media platforms. 16-8. Sabres got the Demons doubled up. Austin kicks. Fisher gets to the right elbow. That's Carson Henke now. Now to Carter. Schaefer, oh, he can't hang on to it. Carson Henke runs down the loose ball. Now Austin operates, step through move off the window and scored it. Did Andre Austin.
Good patience by Andre Austin. Got his first points here in the game, averaging 16. But again, this 2-3 zone's kind of slowing Bismarck High down on that offensive end. Just got to get that movement, be patient when those opportunities present themselves.
Schumacher up the near side. Falcon. Falcon attacks, leans in, tried to initiate the contact. Didn't get it. Good deed there by Schaefer. And then we're going to get a suitcase violation on the other end as Austin traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, he got a little quick. Kind of didn't know if he wanted to shoot or pass, and then obviously the lane just closed down and just kind of shuffled his feet a little bit there and tried to kick to the corner, which was the right idea. Just got a jump stop.
BNC, back with it. We'll get to that one here as Falcon, as they work it up the floor to the Sabres. 8:57 left to go, opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard, 16-10. Here's Kupfer with it. He faces up. Kupfer spins in the lane. Nowhere to go. Oh, he slipped away from Andre Austin. Went up and scored it. Lucas Kupfer.
He's like left, right, left. And it just, the seas parted, and he just kind of kept going to his left hand and finished.
18-10. They inbound. Here's Carter Hinkey straight away. 3. Bingo.
Nice answer by Carter Hinkey.
18-13. Sabres by 5. Falcon up the left side. Here's Lucas with it. Now Falcon middle of 4. Catch, turn, fire, 3. That one comes off, and oh boy, that's a takedown, reversal.
that was 4th and 1, and I think Schaefer won. Got to give me
that was quote unquote a mismatch there, as that was Schaefer and Schumacher.
Schumacher's grabbing his neck, his shoulder, his hip. He's like, what just happened?
Well, if Schumacher needed a neck adjustment, he just got one right there on that takedown by Jack Schaefer.
Might have to be one of our new advertisements, new chiropractor.
Weston Scott comes in, a little line change for the Demons. 18-13, Sabres by 5 on a BNC Bank scoreboard. 8:18 left to go. Opening half of play. Kupfer goes baseline, now spins to the paint. Now Schumacher left side, 3, bingo!
You can roll over me, but I can knock down a 3. Didn't even phase him.
Schumacher, that is just his 9th 3 of the year. On the other end, a block away by Kupfer. Scott hits the floor. Here's Torski, crossover move in the paint. Nope, they're going to be on the ground.
I haven't had a chance to see Kupfer many times this year, but his athleticism on both ends, just the ability to get off the ground so fast. He's contested many shots, but his finish is a bit I'm impressed with.
Lutzen gets called for the foul. Here's Brody Weigel, now to Kupfer, looks down low to Falcon. Now in the right corner, Schumacher. Now to Sawyer Grubb. Grubb on the bounce. Now to Schumacher. Kupfer. Down low, Schumacher catch, shot fake, got him up. Oh, blocked from the backside by Hafner. Here's Austin, 1-on-4, Andre. They're going to be an offensive foul called on Andre Austin.
Yeah, I know Coach Wilhelm doesn't like that, but Andre got a little sped up, a little out of control, put his head down and just kind of plowed over the defensive player, who I thought had great positioning.
And the Demon faithful is not pleased with the last few possessions.
We got a bench warming on the Bismarck High. Assistant coaches obviously were barking a little bit about that offensive foul with Andre Austin, and great job by the official. I mean, he's standing there.
And you know, Austin's got to recognize that too. I mean, it was 1-on-4 literally. I mean, there wasn't much he was going to be able to do with that. You know, but nonetheless, whether the defender was in position or not,
don't put him in that situation. You forced the call, and whether it was right or wrong in your mind, don't go there.
Yep. 21-13 our score. There's Brody Weigel with it. Now to Schumacher. Schumacher. Now Falcon. He's guarded by Hankey. That's Carter Hankey. Spins. Shot fake. Now finds Weigel. Right side. 3. Rattles it in. Brody Weigel.
They are just on fire on all cylinders right now. Everybody's getting in the scoring line over here.
24-13. Weston Scott bounces it to Hankey. Now they go high post. Hafner now back to Hankey. That's Carter. Short corner. Hafner. He turns, fires, gets his own rebound. Now they'll get a new shot clock. The Demons reset. Oh, a deep 3 by Hankey. That's Carter. Long rebound. Here's a kick out. Here comes Kupfer. Look out. Oh, Kupfer. Send it home, young man. And that will raise the roof here at Legacy High School.
He lost his dribble a little bit. That's where I think the Bismarck folks were a little upset. I have to agree. I think he kind of traveled before he got his footsteps down for the dunk, but neither here nor there. He dunked it.
Well, we can take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. There's the breakout.
Yeah, right there.
And Kupfer with the flush on the other end. Swanson now to Schaefer. Now he ends at Ross Fisher. Fisher, he attacks. Left-handed layup comes off, hits the deck. Rebound to Kupfer. Now here comes the Sabres. Here's Weigel with it. Now Grubb on the trail. Grubb step through move, flips it up, comes off. Andre Austin. He turns, heads downhill quickly. Austin finds Fisher on the trail. Now Fisher gets it. Oh, nice pass, Schaefer. Schaefer gathers, goes up and scores.
Well, good patience by Schaefer and a great pass on there. But as you see, Tayshawn Eaglestaff checked back in the game.
And we're going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 5:51 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy 26, Demons 15. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
In times of loss, SurfPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Well, the Legacy Sabers lead it by 11 with 5:47 to go. Here's Comfort the high post. He faces up.
I'd be going at Eaglestaff. He doesn't look like he's healthy out there with his foot.
Nope. He's on Comfort right now as Sawyer Grubb. Comfort wanted it, didn't get it. Here's Rubidoux. He's going to attack. Schumacher, deep left corner three, comes up short. Fisher on the move for the Demons, quickly into the front court for Bismarck High. Austin kicks Fisher. Now here's Eaglestaff. Eaglestaff, deep three, and that comes off strong. Ball's loose. Grubb buries, gets it out of there, and we're going to get a foul on the Demons. And is it going to be Swanson or Fisher? Who's going to get it?
Looked like it was Grady Swanson. Yep. And you're just seeing a little frustration. Things aren't falling for Bismarck High. The ball's not going to the hoop. Kind of like the girls' game a little bit. Now the defensive pressures we mentioned in pregame is we got to stay out of foul trouble.
BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. As Sawyer Grubb toes the SurfPro free throw line. Left-hander fires, and it comes off back iron. Andre Austin. Now Fisher. Now they go Jack Schaefer in the low block on Rubidoux. Reverse layup.
Yeah, that was a good call. Schaefer didn't need to, but he did drop that offhand and kind of hooked his defended player and kind of cleared out.
Yeah, he did. That was a good call there, as you can see that.
We only have one player for Bismarck High in foul trouble, Preston Lamar. The rest, we got a handful with one.
Here's Rubidoux, right corner three. That one comes off. Oh, Lucas's rebound. Turns in the paint, rolls around. Oh, comes off. Rebound to Carson Hankey. Here's Austin. He finds Grady Swanson. Right side three for Grady. That one comes off. Rebound to the Sabers. Here comes Grubb leading the way. Falcon, left side three. Oh, in and out. Rebound, Kupfer. He tried to find Falcon on the backside, but deflected away by the Demons. Fisher, he's going to fire for three. Oh, he rattles it home.
This is the style that Bismarck High wants.
26-18. Grubb back with it now for the Sabers. Lucas now to Grubb. Falcon on the cut. Falcon one bounce, leans in, flips it up, comes off. Weak side rebound, Carson Hankey.
Yeah, Bismarck High is doing a great job on him, holding him so far to just 5 points or 6 points here in the game, averaging 22. He's trying to force a little bit, trying to make up for lost time.
Carson Hankey wide open three, in and out. Rubidoux the rebound, outlet Kupfer. Kupfer angles middle of the floor, step through move, goes up, loses it out of bounds, and it'll stay with Legacy. We can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% finance and free consultations, virtual and in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. 26-18 our score. Lob it into Rubidoux, now to Lucas. Weigel comes off, it's now Kupfer. Kupfer works on Austin, spins, baseline. Nope, that'll be a traveling violation on Lucas Kupfer.
Besides the entire Bismarck High coaching staff calling that for him, I think we had about 2,000 fans who just want one call. You know, it's been a physical game, and I think the refs done a pretty good job here so far, but they are going to be scrutinized the rest of this first half.
Jared Torski checks in. They got Weston Scott playing that high post now, and now here's Austin now, Hafner, they work it around. Now they go baseline. Lutzen now to Hafner. Hafner, now Lutzen, right corner three, bingo.
Tell you what, the way they're shooting
Lutzen
here, they are going to get him out of that 2-3 zone.
26-21.
That's the.
Here's a poke away. Now back comes Hankey. Here's Austin in the paint, nowhere to go. Ooh, Hankey thought about it. Scott, Austin, left side three, too strong. Rebound comes down to Brody Weigel.
And 15 of the 21 points for Bismarck High have come from the three-point line. They got 5 3-pointers here in that first half.
Demons have cut it to 5, and then we're going to get a foul out high. It's going to be on Lutzen.
You love the intensity of Bismarck High, trying to speed him up, get him turned, trying to get a quick turnover, make a decision that they don't really want to make, and now they're getting to the free throw line by a foul and 50 and 60, 70 feet away.
So Kalen Lucas will toe the SurfPro free throw line for the Sabres. His team leads by 5 at 26-21 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Kalen's free throw rolls off. Quick return, poked out of bounds by Torski. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Minot State University.
They've had to adjust a little bit with Eagle staff turning his ankle early in this first half, and they're playing pretty well from the perimeter, hitting 5 threes so far here.
Here's Henke, a deep three. That one's off. Cup for the rebound. He's bodied up. He's got nowhere to go. And Jason Horner wants a Ryan Family Leadership timeout. We'll take one as well. 2:24 to go, opening half of play on the BNC Bay. Well, I think they're still talking about it.
So they thought he heard timeout from Coach Horner. Horner did not call one. Now it'll be interesting to see.
Now we'll see what happened. As Jason Horner is saying that I didn't call a timeout.
Problem is they get a new 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Backcourt count, which was to Jordan Wilhelm's upset about, as they were at the 7. Yeah, that's a good mistake. They had good defense there, had them almost to a 10-second back count. Referee thought the coach from the bench from Legacy called timeout, which they didn't. So obviously you get the ball back in a new 10-second. That's a heck of a coaching
boy,
move.
I'll tell you what, that's an interesting move there.
That's a Bill Belichick move.
And Lucas gets it to Kupfer. Kupfer up high. Weigels catch, fire three. Short rebound to Carter Henke. Henke turns, comes back the other way for the Demons. Picks his dribble up, kicks left side to Ross Fisher. Grady Swanson left corner. Oh, they're going to say he traveled with it after he buries the three.
And I was blocked by all the players standing in the corners. Coach Horner wanted to make sure they got out to him, but must have shuffled his feet. And that's unfortunate because that would have been their 6th-3 here this first half. So 15 of the 21 points have come from the three-point line for Bismarck High.
Well, an interesting last minute and a half here. They get it into Lucas. Now they go to Kupfer. Kupfer, now he finds Brody Weigel, who gets it in the front court for the Sabres. Lucas looks inside to Falcon, nothing there. Now he comes, Kupfer now to Weigel. Here's Rubidoux. Kicks in the left corner, Lucas. He catches, fires, three. Oh, he missed everything. Ball's loose, Rubidoux's on the floor. But he's out of bounds. It'll go back to the Demons. Minute 36 to go, opening half. Bismarck High has the basketball. They trail it by 5, 26-21. High screen by Scott. Austin works off that. Now kicks it out. Scott thought about it. Now he gets it off to Carson Henke. High post, Hafner. Nice pass down low. Schaefer layup, got it. Jack Schaefer
got a quick
finishes it.
Yep, and that's just what that zone does. Is sometimes you got to find those gaps, be patient, make the extra pass. They could have steal.
Here's a steal. Weston Scott. He gathers. Oh wow.
So what they're saying though is that the steal happened, and I was kind of confused, but Quinn Hafner was basically setting a back screen, is what I think the referee was calling.
Yeah. I didn't see that, as Henke or Weston Scott had the steal, and then they get Hafner on the foul.
Really had no impact on the play.
Ooh, the lather is gathering here in Jim Hauser Gymnasium.
You just feel the tension up here.
A minute to go, 26-23 in the opening half. Here's Grubb with it. Grubb attacks. Ooh, he tried Rubidoux. What? Oh, he got too far away. Austin now 1-on-2. Austin takes it all the way down low. Finds Schaefer on the trail. Rubidoux blocks it away. Here's Weigel back with it for the Sabers. Now Weigel on the bounce out high. Gets it off to Sawyer Grubb. Grubb works off a cup for a screen. Now he picks his dribble up. Now here's Rubidoux. Up high Falcon. Falcon jabs, spins. Now Grubb, he gets in the lane. Grubb to the tin, layup with the right hand and got it in Sawyer Grubb.
Again, ran that shot clock down to about 10.
28-23, 9 seconds to play. Demons playing for 1. Carter Hankey, 3 seconds. Carson Hankey, right corner 3, and the buzzer comes off, and that's going to end the opening half of play here from Jim Hauser Gymnasium on the BNC Bank scoreboard as we go to break. It's Legacy 28, Bismarck High 23. Back with our Magic Towing intermission report after this timeout on the PSP Network.
On the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. SurfPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Yeah, welcome back to our Magic Towing intermission report. As Legacy leads 28-23 at the break over the Demons. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing serving western North Dakota. And you know, Cole, some nights when you sitting up here and the cold, the tundra of North Dakota, you get random text messages from people down in sunny Arizona enjoying themselves, doing the things that they, well, whatever they do. I don't know what happens down there, but got a text, Lori Jacobs, Lexi Jacobs' mom, long time listening all the way from Arizona along with the Har family. So welcome aboard to the PSP Network. It goes everywhere. It's like the American Express card. Don't leave home without it, huh?
Well, we'll both be down there in, what, 15 days we head down there? So.
Shh, quiet, please.
Well,
I'm
bringing my wife for a few days.
28-23 as the Sabres lead it. And Cole, I tell you, this one, about the 5-minute mark, this thing heated up a little bit. And certainly, you know, 28-23, about where you probably expected it to be. Two teams that, they don't know each other all too well, going toe-to-toe.
Well, I think Bismarck High kind of found their way, as you mentioned, that last 5 minutes. The zone really was the stopper for Bismarck High offensively. Just didn't know how to navigate it and knock down jump shots and kind of just confused them at times. Well, then they started to figure it out. And then when Eagle Staff got hurt, obviously I thought that might have changed it because
yeah, I agree.
There's a perimeter shooter that's going to get them out of that 2-3 zone. Well, they ended up having 5 threes there in the first half, and he didn't play but more than maybe 3 minutes the whole first half, so they learned to play without him. Again, I think that key to the game was just being able to knock down those jump shots, speed up Legacy a little bit. Legacy got a little stagnant there about the last 5 minutes, really going to the rim like they were the first 10 minutes of the game, and really that's why we got 28-23 ball game.
Yeah, we do. 28-23 is our Magic Towing intermission report. Rolls on with more from Jim Hauser Gymnasium at the break. Sabres lead at 28-23. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Your business or your home, across the town or across the country. We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Keep up a
little. Welcome back to our Magic Towing intermission report at the break. Legacy leads at 28-23. Craig Wilhelm down in, I'll give you Arizona. You'll take Cozumel, listening down in Cozumel, Mexico. So glad to have you aboard again. Boy, I tell you what, just enjoying the high life. But
I hope he gets a sunburn.
Cool, let's take a look at the first half individual numbers.
All right, for the Bismarck Demons, as we mentioned, kind of a slow start, but a strong finish there in that first half. Andre Austin with 2, Ty Lutzen with 3, Quinn Hafner with 3, Carter Hinkie with 3, Preston Lamar with 2, Ross Fisher with 3, along with Jack Schaefer, the leading scorer with 4, and Tayshawn Eaglestaff with 3. As we mentioned earlier, turned his ankle, probably won't be playing here that second half, for a total of 23. For the Legacy Sayers, Sawyer Grubb with 4, Brody Weigel 3, Kalen Lucas 2, Tristan Schumacher with 3, Lucas Kupper leading Legacy with 10, and Parker Falcon with 6. We're a total of 28-23 here at half.
Well, we can give you a BNC Bank scoreboard update up in Williston at half. It's Williston over Minot 28-19. So a mild upset. Yeah, Century, went up there and Had to hit a last-second shot to win that one. Let's take a look on the girls' side. That's the boys' side. Now let's take a look.
Minot only scored 19 points at half.
As we said, St. Mary's beat Jamestown 69-36. Century over Dickinson 78-41. And we don't have a score in from the Williston-Minot game, but there's your BNC scoreboard update as our Magic Towing intermission report rolls on. We come back. The second half, the Demons, the Sabers. 18 more to go right here on the PSP Network.
Your business or your home, across the town or across the country, we know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right, 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, I want to thank everybody listening to our Magic Towing intermission report. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Well, 18 more to go in this one. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network all the way from Cozumel, Mexico, Arizona, wherever you are across the world. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network as we turn. Oh, Henke turns and fires to start the second half, misses. And that one comes down to Falcon. And now here come the Sabers back with it, leading this one by 5. Kupfer, now he goes off to Sawyer Grubb. High post, they cut off a Kupfer. Now Grubb, the left-hander, gets it back. Here's Weigel, left corner 3 on the way. It rolls off, rebound on the weak side to Carter Henke.
And that's just a good defensive set there. One shot, one rebound. Legacy staying in this 2-3 zone.
Austin attacks, now back to Carter Henke. There's Lemaire with it, now poked away, and it goes out of bounds. And we can tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Quinn Hafner turns, had a shot, now he goes right corner. Here's a 3. Oh, that was in and out there for the Demons. That's Grant Bieber in the ball game.
I think if that shot would have dropped, that might have been making Coach Hunter a decision maybe to get out of that 2-3 zone, but he's going to stick with it till they start knocking him down.
Grant Bieber, a 6'2 sophomore. And then he's going to get called for a personal, his first and the first of the half. Ryan Family Dealership for 50 years. Ryan's been the trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Here's Falcon. He turns, fires. That one comes off. And we're still at 28-23 the way we ended the first half. Austin attacks, nothing there. Here's Hafner, high post Schaefer, kicks Bieber on the right wing. Now Lutzen, now to Bieber, right wing. Bieber, couple bounces, now brings it up between the rings. Here's Hafner, he turns, one bounce in the lane, turns, fires, shot up and good for Quinn.
Again, good patience on offense, getting that shot clock down, but that's where you kind of want Jack Schaefer to go short corner so that they have to extend it. Even though he's not a huge offensive threat, but at least you get him moving.
28-25. Grubb with it. Grubb, top of the key, comes off a Kupfer screen. Operates down near the baseline, nowhere to go. Grubb, shot fake, now gets it off to Falcon. 5 to shoot. Falcon's double team. Now Weigel, he turned, he fires for 3. That one rolls off. Austin the rebound on the weak side.
You're starting to see the defensive intensity of Bismarck High kind of step up a little bit here, making it tough for him.
Oh, nice dump pass. Schaefer layup, got it.
That's just playing basketball there. You can't coach that. That was just good instinct, good balance and athleticism to be able to get caught in the air and make that extra pass.
Nifty dime there by Austin, and here's a steal by Lutzen. Lead pass Austin. Austin in the open floor, leans in, flips it up, missed it, but we're going to get a blocking foul. And I believe that, yep, that will be on Brody Weigel.
I laughed at Coach Wilhelm there. I think he lost about 10 hairs there on that one as he tried to grab his hair, nothing to go, and then he called the block ball a little bit late there, and I think that satisfied him for a little bit.
So Austin toes the SurfPro free throw line. First one by Andre is up, no good. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fighting water Cleveland restoration. It's SurfPro as Andre will have one more. Trying to tie this at 28 apiece. 15-16 to go in the ball game. Oh, Andre missed them both.
Yeah, Legacy's just got to find something on the offensive end. This defense is just kind of stifling them here a little bit.
Here's Grubb out high. Now gets it to Weigel. Now Grubb, now Falcon. He's going to set a screen. Now they go high post to Kupfer. Now they look into Falcon in the down low on the block. He turns in the lane, shot, and he's going to be hammered down low. As good high-low action there by the Sabres, and that foul was going to go against Andre Austin, his second. So Parker Falcon will toe the SurfPro free throw line. Falcon with 6 in that opening half, comes in averaging 22. First one by Parker is up, no good.
That was kind of a mismatch for Parker Falcon. You know, you got Andre Austin, who's only 6 foot. Well, they got him at 6'2", but I think he's probably stretched a little bit there. Where obviously they're going to kind of double team him and let him play one-on-one and keep him off that perimeter.
Falcon gets 1 of 2, makes it a 2-point game at 29-27. Swanson, now they go inside. Weston Scott, he operates, kicks right corner. Swanson, catch, fire, 3, comes off. Cup for the rebound. He gets it to Sawyer Grubb. Grubb, now he gets it over to Weigel. Now Kupfer turns. Little teardrop in the lane, comes off. Austin the rebound. Andre wants to run. Andre now slows it up. Lemaire on the trail. Now to Austin. Austin gets in the lane. Kicks left corner to Grady Swanson. Weston Scott now to Austin. Out on low, Scott on the baseline. He gets in the lane, kicks Swanson left corner, shot fake, steps in. Ooh, little one-handed push shot on the baseline's up and good for Grady Swanson.
Yeah, you know, we got Weston Scott in there kind of creating double teams, making that extra pass.
We're tied at 29 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 13:48 left to play. The Sabres and the Demons, a big West Region boys matchup. Here from Jim Hausler Gymnasium. Kupfer back downs Austin, spins left. Ooh, too strong off the window. Weston Scott the rebound. Andre Austin quickly in the front court, leans in, turns, left-handed shot, too strong. And Jason Horner is going to go, what is that?
Andre Austin kind of got to that paint, got his head kind of going downhill a little bit, pulled up, and looked like there was a little bit of body contact, but no call.
Kupfer gets called for the foul, and back to the SurfPro free throw line goes Andre Austin. We can tell you tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They have over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts, as the factory authorized dealer for AeroSteel. There's other choices to your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com, and Andre buries the first one. He will have one more. Second one rolls off. Saved there by Hafner into the hands of Scott. Henke, high right side 3, short. Fisher can't hang on to it. Falcon runs down the loose ball.
That could have been a nail in the coffin to get him out of that zone. I keep saying that they have such great looks against that zone. They're just not able to knock him down right now.
Falcon attacks, leans in. Scott ties him up. Now he comes back the other way. Here's Austin, 1-on-2. Austin, nifty move. Oh, blocked out of bounds by Brody Weigel. We tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Shields of Minot and Bismarck, and they're proud to present the Player of the Week. Head to the PSP Network social media platforms and nominate a player to vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes.
Grant Bieber checked in here for Andre Austin.
Bieber in the ball game. Scott attacks on Rubidoux. Ooh, nifty stop and go move. Reverse layup up and good for Weston Scott.
And he's been kind of maneuvering.
Nifty move there. And Jason Horner wants a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 12:45 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Demons 32, Sabers 29. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Great news. If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Well, if you're just tuning in, glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network. Earlier tonight, it was the girls winning 56, the Legacy girls winning 56-35, and right now the boys trail the Demons that 32-29.
Legacy just got to find a way to score here. They've scored 1 point here in 5 minutes and now just turned it over again. So that timeout, you're trying to run a special play at least to get it to half court and run something there, but you're starting to see a little frustration set in on Legacy, and I think that's attributed to the intensity. Oh, now we got a bench warmer at Coach Horner. But I think that's attributed to the defensive pressure that Bismarck High is bringing.
Yes, they are, as Demons have turned it up now. Scott attacks that zone now in left corner. That's Bieber with it. Now here's Fisher. Henke, high right side. Now Carter, now back Fisher. He's going to step into a deep three. Back iron. Long rebound, tipped and saved by Bieber into the hands of Scott. Now Fisher, he gets in the paint. Nowhere to go. Still operating. Now Bieber, now to Fisher. Shot fake, Fisher steps in, free throw line. Nope, we're going to get a foul. And that one's going to go on Jonathan Rubidoux.
And those are always those tough when you played great defense, had him going nowhere, and then bail him out with a foul.
Yeah. Scott gets it into Henke. Now he gets it on the handback, and it goes off Weston Scott out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Sabers. 32-29 our score. 11:53 left to play here on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
We mentioned Legacy's only scored 1 point in 6 minutes here so far in the second half.
Kupfer step through move. Oh, rolls off. And he gets a steal. Kupfer leans in and scores.
Take that lid off that rim and hopefully opens up some opportunities for scoring for Legacy here.
32-31. Demons by 1. Fisher. He's tied up, lost it, now gets it back. Finds Scott. Oh, Scott gathers it, goes up quick and scores it. Does Weston Scott.
You know, he's only 6 foot, but he's inside the paint there, maneuvering really well amongst the trees.
Oh, he's crafty in there too. 34-31. Kupfer jump stop on the block. Now finds Lucas on the trail. Lucas attacks, leans in, hangs, shot short. Fisher the rebound. Here's Bieber up the right side. Henke, short corner, they go Hafner. Now Bieber, right side three, bingo! Oh, Grant Bieber, the sophomore, steps in and buries a big three.
I give Coach Horner credit for staying in this zone, but you had the lead the whole first half, and you're just starting to see it kind of get away from you here. I know you're only down 6, but
Lucas, he attacked. Oh, and Scott meets him up high.
Now some freshmen, ladies and gentlemen, catching up there and sending it back.
Weston Scott on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. As Lucas attacks and Scott says, nope, not tonight. Off the inbound. There's Weigel, now Kupfer. Falcon wants it. Now Weigel, he turns, he's gonna rise and fire for three. That one comes off.
Yeah, Lucas Kupfer just not looking to shoot right now. He's trying to put everything on his goal left and to the rim.
Yeah,
well, they're backing off him, and he's not really a offensive threat.
Schaefer all alone, down low. The big fella goes up and finishes it.
That just showed some strength right there. We got a timeout by Legacy.
And we got a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 9:57 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. The Demons 39, the Sabers 31. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, let's see what Jason Horner does out of the timeout. His team trailing by 8, being in the hoop. Oh, they turn it over. Not what you want to have happen out of the timeout. Here's Lutzen. Shot fake, now Austin. Now Lutzen, right corner three, good closeout. High post, Lemaire, Lutzen, right corner three on the way, comes off. Lemaire, nope, and rebound taken away by Brody Weigel. Weigel wants to tack to the 10, off the window and scored it. Brody Weigel got end-to-end quick there.
Yeah, he got up the field, took off from the dotted line.
39-33. Austin now high post, Lemaire. One bounce, nowhere to go with it. Now back to Austin. They look inside to Schaefer, nobody home. Lemaire. Now Austin straight away. Three, bingo!
That's not Andre Austin's game. He's more put it on the floor and create double teams, get to the rim, but knocking that shot down, you're just starting to see the confidence build from the three-point line.
42-33, Kupfer off the right elbow. Here's Falcon. Falcon keeps his dribble. Now goes left side. That is Ben Watson in the ball game, and Rubidush air ball. Austin back the other way.
I don't think that's a shot Coach Horner wanted Rubidush shooting.
Lob down low to Schaefer, taken away by Kupfer. And it's going to be out of bounds. It'll go to Legacy. Reminder, we'll have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward that financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Watson now has the ball. Now to Brody Weigel. Now Watson in the front court. Watson ball high over his head. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. Here's Rubidoux. He can't handle it. Goes out of bounds, and they turn it over again to the Sabers.
Starting to see a little bit of tired legs, kind of grabbing their shorts. Bismarck is trying to wear them down here a little bit. We got 8 minutes to go, and it's just, you're starting to see these little fundamental things that they weren't doing the first half are happening now.
Yeah, and Rubidoux got lazy there, and he's going to get the call foul on Weston Scott. That'll be 3 on Rubidoux. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Sabers, just 2 on the Demons. Austin comes out and resets. Austin attacks, gets in the lane, leans in, left-hand layup up and good for Andre Austin.
And that was the first time Legacy went man-to-man on that defense. They got out of their zone on that out-of-bounds play and unfortunately got a quick bucket from Andre Austin.
44-33. Brody Weigel out near the timeline, out of Watson. High post, Kupfer, they cut off of him. Cup returns, goes left. Hafner comes over, doubles him up. Here's Scott in the open floor. Scott goes up. Reverse slam up and good.
Weston Scott's got a quick 6 here in the game.
46-33. The freshman with 6 in this second half for the Demons. Kupfer gets it. Now out high. Here's Watson for 3. Oh, Ben Watson, the microwave off the bench. Buries a 3. I didn't even have him. I don't know how many that is.
It's his first points for the game, but yeah, we didn't expect him coming off the bench tonight.
46-36, down to 10, 7:09 to play in a ball game. Austin attacks. Henke, left side 3. Short, rebound to Falcon. Falcon on the bounce, doubled up, gets it off Kupfer. Watson again. Now Falcon in the choke. He's going to step into one. Bingo! Oh, back-to-back 3s.
That's 10 in the game for Falcon, but I think Bismarck High's done a nice job controlling him. Kind of lost in there for a second on that play, but.
And we got a Ryan family leadership timeout on the floor. Jordan Wilhelm wants to talk things over. 6:43 to go on a BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Bismarck High 46, Legacy 39. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
It's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go. The team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
All right, tonight's game brought to you by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it with over 100 areas of study at Minot State. You'll earn a degree for the career you desire with more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continue their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Scott the trigger man. Nope, yep, he is. Now he comes out, gets it. Shot fake, attacks. Oh, he lost it. He tried to get it to Lutzen in the corner, lost it. And it goes out of bounds.
Coach Wilhelm understands he had the right intentions there. Just kind of got a little bumped and off bounce with it, kind of turned it over. But he's creating double teams out there.
12 minutes left in the first half out. Dickinson. Dickinson leads Century by 6 at 13-7. Here it's 46-39. A hoop here would be big for the Sabres. They cut off a Falcon. He looks backdoor to Kupfer, nothing there. Now they go to Falcon. He's double, triple team. Now he's bodied up by Lutzen. Works in, turns, fall away, tough shot, comes off. Watson the rebound. Falcon, right corner 3 on the way. Bingo! Oh, Parker Falcon. And it's now down to 4 at 46-42.
Great defense by Bismarck High. Unfortunately gave up an offensive rebound, and then Falcon just relocated and a great offensive sharing the ball and found him for 3 and knocked down his second one here in the second half. 3 3-pointers in the game.
Hey, Cole, how about the quality of minutes as Ben Watson's playing?
Yeah, I'm like, Ben who? All of a sudden, he's just coming in and just making the extra pass, getting the offensive rebounds, creating everything out there. So that's what you need this time of year. We talked about WDA. Who's going to come off benches and kind of help the team overcome some adversity at times?
Oh, Schaefer gets a loose ball. He goes up, gathers, and scores as Jack Schaefer.
He's got 8 in the game here tonight.
48-42, and what are we going to have?
I just think you start to see a little bit of the intensity on both benches, kind of wanting every little call their way. And
they are.
I think overall the officials have been pretty even. It's kind of getting balanced out.
Grubb now. Weigel. Here's Kupfer, faces up. Kupfer goes left, jump stop, finds Grubb. Left-handed sets one up, fires. Oh, that hit the top of the iron. It comes off and goes in. Jason Horter begging and pleading there, but that did catch.
Yeah, it hit the top of the support system there, but Kupfer's not going to go right. So you can tell that Jack Schaefer's just leaning towards his left hand and forcing him to go right. He's just got to try to create something going to his right hand once in a while.
Here's Hafner, skips at Austin, left corner. He goes baseline, rises up, too strong. Watson the rebound. Schaefer about put him on the floor.
Well, Schaefer did a nice seal there, and Andre Austin had a clear lane and just kind of overshot it.
Here's Grubb, he's doubled up. Now gets it to Brody Weigel. Now Kupfer turn. Now here's Grubb. Stop and go move by Sawyer off the right elbow. Now Kupfer Wants to go left. Kupfer leans in on Schaefer. Finger roll layups up and good for Lucas Kupfer. He's got 14. 48-44. The Sabres not going away. High post Hafner. One bounce in the lane. Turns, fires, rolls off. Schaefer the rebound. Schaefer the putback. Missed it. Ball's loose. Schaefer saves it. Going down, and he throws it out of bounds.
It takes 3 guys to pick him up off the floor, but just a great heart and effort that he's putting out there.
Yes, he is. Jack Schaefer. He's in double figures at 10. Hey, Jobbers moving in storage. Focus on the details of the process while never losing sight of the big picture. Their efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page. Locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. 48-44. Sawyer Grubb in the front court now. High post, they go to Falcon. They're going to cut off of him. Falcon, fake, step back. 3, bingo! Oh, Parker Falcon, heat check, and it's down to 1.
Yeah, it's his 3rd 3 here in the second half. 16 points in the game so far, averaging 22, and he only had 6 at half, so he is starting to heat up.
48-47. Swanson. He brings it out between the rings. Now they go Carson Hankey around the wheel. They go Lemaire in the left corner. Now here's Swanson. 7 to shoot. Left side 3. Carson Hankey, Austin the weak side rebound. And he's going to be bumped down low. That's going to be on the ground. That's going to go against Ben Watson, his first. And
Ben who? Ben who?
Ben Watson. 15 foul on the Sabres. So it'll be baseline out of bounds for the Demons. Lemaire hand back to Austin. Behind the back. Hounded by Watson. Carson Hankey operates, turns, fires off the glass, and scores it as Carson Hankey.
And you're just starting to see them go man-to-man. The Bismarck High's confidence is just being able to break people off the dribble. And I understand they went zone the first half to prevent that, but...
And here's a throwaway by Sawyer Grubb trying to find Watson, a turnover, and back the other way, and the Demons will have the ball, leading this one by 3. Carson Hankey looks high post to Scott. Now he gets it to him. Scott turns, shot fake, nowhere to go. Now step through reverse layup. Ooh, and he missed the reverse.
As you mentioned, Woody, he's just got great footwork down there.
Yeah, he's just so crafty.
Able to kind of create and get up and unders and just continue to keep his pivot foot.
So Kupfer gets the foul. Weston Scott at the line. Free throw up and good for Weston.
7 so far in the game here for Weston, all in the second half.
51-47. Sets it, delivers it, got them both.
You know, when I watch both coaches a little bit here, when things get a little tight and the kids kind of make a mistake, the kids aren't looking at the bench, the coaches aren't reacting negatively. They're letting them play through some mistakes, learning from it, and that's kind of what you want this time of year.
Yep, Sawyer Grubb finds a cutting Brody Weigel. Layup up and good for Brody Weigel. Nice diagonal cut there by Weigel.
7 in the game for Weigel.
52-49. Here's Fisher in the left wing. Austin, Lutzen, short corner they go Hafner. Now back Lutzen, he bounces. Awesome gets in the elbow. Now Hafner, he turns in the paint. Oh, tough off balance shot ripped out of there by Kupfer. To Watson, up the near side, Sawyer Grubb. Grubb on the bounce. Here's Grubb, now Falcon pops out. Oh, Scott picks his pocket. Scott on the other end. Scott goes up, lays it. Oh, he scored it and didn't get the end one.
No foul.
Wow. And Austin saves it. 54-49. Wow. What a steal and a finish by Weston Scott.
Did you get a replay on that?
No, I did not. Grubb in the paint. His shot no good. He's going to get called for a foul.
A good box out by the Bismarck Demons there, but just a heck of a take by Weston Scott down there. I mean, he just picked him at half court. That's Parker Falcon, you know, who's a deadly offensive threat. I'm just a freshman, he says. I can do this. And just the ability to take off on that layup, and they went at the rim, and he got caught. There's a lot of body contact there, and he finished in traffic.
Weston Scott with 12 in the second half for the Demons. Off Ross Fisher toes the SurfPro free throw line with 1:44 to go. First one's up and good for Ross. Hey, remember to get a photo this time, will you?
Yeah.
Huh? And you're asking me about replays? You can't get photos. So
I got it. I'm just a little bit later than normal.
Yeah. And we got a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 1:44 to go in this one. Bismarck High 56, Legacy 49. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
We are 56-49 our score here. Well, things have changed up in Williston as Minot now leads at 46-38 with 7 minutes to go in that one. 56-49 here. Here's Falcon down low, kicks it. Here's Watson, left side three on the way. Too strong. Oh, that'd have been a big hoop. He had a wide open look at it.
Now you're seeing Coach Wilhelm and his staff.
Yep.
Rotate it, move the ball. Let's get that shot clock. We're in the bonus.
There's Fisher. Fisher on the bounce. Now gets it off. Hankey. They go in the high post.
Lucas Cupper's
Scott.
third.
And Lucas Cupper gets his third. 8th team foul. So Weston Scott will toe the stripe for the Demons from the SurfPro free throw line. What a second half he's had for the Demons.
Maneuvering inside the paint, making the extra pass, getting steals, finishing in traffic, and now hitting.
Oh, we missed it.
We got in the.
Oh, and Fisher ran away from it. Otherwise, he'd have the rebound. Cupper on the high, or that's Falcon on the high post. He pulls up for two, missed it. Austin, ooh, he climbs the ladder and rips it out of there for the Demons. 58-49. Andre backs it out. Now gets it out to Hankey. Now they're going to play catch Lemaire. Now, yep, and they're going to get a Brody Weigel is going to get called for the personal foul, and that'll send Austin to the SurfPro free throw line. So Andre Austin will go to the SurfPro free throw line, and the folks start to pack it up and head out of Jim Hauser Gymnasium. And we'll see how many people trip up the step on the way out of here. And we're going to have another Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 34.4 to go. Demons in control, 56-49. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
56-49, long inbounds goes out to Austin and now to Hankey. Lutzen with it and Fisher, and they're going to get a foul that's going to go against Sawyer Grubb. That'll be his second, so Fisher will go to the line. Well, the Demons in a battle, they're going to move to 9-2 in the conference, 11-5 overall. What a stretch they've had. Ross Fisher buries that one, makes it 57-49. Fisher got another one. $58-49 on the other end. Sawyer Grubb attacks and scores, and just like that, we've got a Ryan family leadership timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 14.4 to go, 19.4 to go. Demons lead at 58-51. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Well, 58-51, a 7-point lead here. Full court pressure applied by Sabers. They get it in. Lutzen. And he's going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Brody Weigel. So Ty Lutzen will toe the SurfPro free throw line with 15.9 to play. Couple here would be big for Bismarck High. First one's up and good for Ty. Fourth point of the night, makes it 59-51. He'll have another one. Got them both. 60-51 as Weigel on the other end. Here's Watson. Sawyer Grubb, a step back three, rattles in, comes out, and the Demons are going to bounce this one out, and Bismarck High is going to win another one, and that'll take us into our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads post-game report. Hey, Planning Team Financial, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisor here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. A big victory there for the Demons. You knock off Century, you beat Mandan, you beat Minot. You beat Legacy, and Bismarck High is on a roll right now. And right now, let's go down on the floor and Cole Higland. Cole, take it away.
All right, first off, Coach Wilhelm, congratulations. I know you're running a high here right now. You're on a roll is all I can say. And I think that first half against Legacy, obviously the 2-3 zone prevented a little bit of problems on the perimeter shooting, not able to knock down some shots. You had 5 threes in that first half that really kept you in the ball game. And I think that was the difference in the second half too. So talk about how that first half and how you made adjustments at halftime against that zone.
Yeah,
it's funny because I know that Horner, he's one of the best defensive coaches in our league. Legacy plays as good a half-court defense as any team in our league. And for them to go zone is a compliment. I took it as a compliment because we've been playing pretty good offense lately. And I did mention to our guys this week that Horns is known for switching defenses. I've seen him do it in WDA state qualifiers. I've seen him do it in first round. There's one of their first years in the West region. I remember first round they played Century with a bunch of juniors and took them right down to the wire. So, it was a good game plan by them, and it did stymie us. It took us out of our stuff a little bit. It took us 10 minutes or so to finally catch our bearings. We've spent time at practice running some zone offense, actually quite a bit, probably more this year than ever, but until you see it live against a varsity team, it was really good for our guys to see that because you never know what's going to happen in a tournament. So for us to have a game like that where they throw the first punch, we get down double digits to kind of keep our bearings, understand what makes us best is playing our tempo and trusting our style. Had different guys step up and make some big plays. The freshman behind me here, we needed someone to make a play. He told me actually there was a game someone ran his own against. He goes, I like playing in the middle, Willie. I said, sure, go ahead, go play in the middle. And he went in there and made some plays.
Well, that's interesting you bring that up because we were talking about how shifty he is at that elbow and kind of extended that zone where they had to be out of sync, so to speak, and you went short corner, which opened up easy layups for him. But what I thought was a testament was there was a little bit of, I guess I will call it physicality of the officiating a little bit here, and you handled the composure really well, even though you got emotional, which is expected as a coach, right? Your players feed off it, but I think you adjusted, your players adjusted, and you were able to overcome that, because we all know come WDA, things fall, sometimes they don't go your way, whether it's shot or foul trouble or whatever it may be, but I thought that was a good lesson here was officiating you can't control, shots you can't control, but your effort you can. I thought that was the difference there in the second half.
Yeah, and what a zone does against you a little bit too is you miss a couple shots in a row and you start thinking about the offense rather than thinking about playing defense. And we didn't do our stuff in the press. Our matchups weren't great in the half court. And yeah, you're right, it did get emotional. But if anything, when we got emotional and got a little angry and you start to get after it a little bit, it almost fueled us a little bit. And I noticed our guys that they needed a little spark. They needed something to kind of get them going. And the officials did a fine job tonight. There's nothing wrong with the way they officiated the game, but you know how it is when you get into a moment like that against a crosstown rival. Those sorts of things are going to happen. At the end of the day, I really think it kind of fueled our guys when they thought they got the hose in a couple calls. They thought they got the hose, and it turned into an old school WDA rock fight.
Yeah, it evens it out over time, right? But I really thought, though, the way they had adversity there, and Tayshawn Eaglestaff obviously turned his ankle earlier in the game, and that just allowed some of your players to kind of step up, and that's what Weston Scott here did today, and I think that's why he's our Jobbers player of the game, and it just, well, Jobbers move of the game is what he had. That steal he had at the top of the key, and he finished in traffic. I thought he was going to punch it. So talk about his role as a freshman on this team, what he means to you.
I don't know if, actually I know for a fact, since I've been in this program, since I've been a part of Bismarck High basketball, I've never seen a freshman with that kind of composure. To be able to jump into a game like this, an environment like this. The first 2 weeks of our season, he was closing games for us, this first varsity game as a freshman. Things he can do on the court, his vision, his ability to finish around the basket. And a lot of times you have freshmen that have those sort of skills that can score and do those sort of things, but they struggle on the other end. And you can see he's closing games for us because of what he does on this side as well. He was guarding their best players, the job he does in our press, the way he rebounds the basketball. He doesn't play like a freshman. You watch him play out here, you'd think the kid's a junior or a senior, and very, very proud of his effort tonight.
Well, hey, congratulations, and hey, you're on a roll. Keep it going. All right. Weston, congratulations. Great game there. You hit some big shots there at the end. I think you had, unofficially, I think I had you down for 10, but that steal that you got there at the top of the key, I thought you were going to try to punch one. Walk me through it.
Yeah, usually I get up there, but I just lay it up. Some I try to punch, usually don't get it, so I just try to lay that one up and win it.
Well, I like your aggressive style, and your confidence just seems to grow. And I happened to be talking to your dad a little bit before the game, and being a freshman, what it's like kind of going through those adversities, kind of delegating to the upperclassmen a little bit. But your roles kind of continue to grow. Your coaches, you just heard him talk about some great confidence in you, and I think it's just going to continue to grow. Keep working hard and keep doing what you do best, and that's score the ball.
Yep, thanks.
All right, congratulations. Back to you, Woody.
All right, Cole Hagelin, there you have it. Very happy Jordan Wilhelm and Weston Scott. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shaw's Crossroads postgame report. Hey, Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom at Shaw's Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Bismarck High wins it 60-51. For a look at the final individual team numbers, here's Cole Higlin.
All right, for Bismarck High, Andre Austin with 8, Ty Lutzen with 5, Quinn Hafner with 5, Carter Hinkie 3, Preston Lamar 2, Carson Hinkie 2, Ross Fisher 7, Grady Swanson 2, Grant Bieber 3, along with Wesson Scott 10, Jack Schaefer 10, and Tayshawn Eaglestaff with 3, as we mentioned, turned his ankle early in that first half for a total of 60. For the Legacy Sabers, Sawyer Grubb with 6, Brody Weigel 7, Kalen Lucas 2, Tristan Schumacher with 3, Ben Watson with 3, Lucas Kupfer with 14, and Parker Falcon with 16 for 51. So just 60-51 Bismarck High.
Well, Cole, it's time to give out now our Jobbers Moving and Storage Move of the Game, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage, who can help you move across town or across the country. Locations Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Cole, I know you talked to Weston about at the end of the game and that steal and that finish on the N1, but I'll tell you what we have is I thought that this one here that we had in the hopper was, and Jordan Willem talked about what he did on the defensive end of the floor, and certainly this is what shows it right here as Lucas attacks and whap.
Well, he didn't foul. He got up off the ground, went off 2 feet, caught it in midair at its peak, and to put it back for him.
And that is our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game there, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. And now it's time for our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. They're the home to the MVP haircut experience. I think comes close to make you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And that Sports Clips game MVP is
Weston Scott. Nice coming off the bench there, averaging 10 points tonight in tonight's game, and just impacted the games in all different areas here tonight.
Well, that'll do it for tonight as the Demons move to 11-5 overall, 9-2 in the West region. Legacy drops to 9-6 overall and 5-5 in the West region. We want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight, BNC National Bank, also to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Ryan Family Dealership, also SurfPro, Minot State, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Prestwich Orthodontics, Mason Kramer Photography, Northern Plains Heating and Air, also to Magic Towing, Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shaw's Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Jobbers Moving and Storage, and also all those other sponsors you see throughout the broadcast. A big thanks goes out to also Johnny Haugen and Aaron Wald for their coverage on the cameras here tonight. Let's take a quick look before we sign off as our schedule for the upcoming week. Nothing tomorrow, but Thursday we've got West Hope, Newburgh, and Bishop Ryan, Washburn, and Flasher. And then we've got a boys and girls doubleheader on Friday, Manhattan at Century, Central McLean at our Redeemers. And then next Monday, a couple big ones. Minot in town to take on Century, and Bowman County in town, or will travel up to Glen Ullin to take on Glen Ullin Hebron. As we repeat our final scores here tonight in the girls' game, it was the Sabres winning that one 56-35. In a game that just went final, it was Bismarck High 60, Legacy 51. For Cole Higlin, Scott Woodmansey saying so long from Jim Hauser Gymnasium.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads restaurant.